Coming to you from the Radio for One studios in Franklin, Michigan. Welcome to the Detroit Cast.
Big fan.
A show not just free of charge, but free of FCC regulation.
Thank you for your support of the Detroit Cast.
Oh, there it is.
And without further delay, it's showtime. Please welcome the Detroit Cast. Here are your hosts, Mike and Jay. Since we're too lazy to do a show today, you get the best of the Detroit Cast. Enjoy.
How are you, buddy?
I'm just fine, Mike. Just fine.
Yeah. Jay, the little peek behind the curtain just before going on, literally as the intro is going, Jay went, yeah, you've got to come up with a better way to say how you doing besides how you doing.
Yeah. It's like I have to answer honestly. And it's like, I'm just fine today, but I feel like we tend to sort of then dabble into what my day was about, and it's irrelevant, Mike. Because all that matters, Mike, is what's going on right now.
Yeah, well,
and what's going on right now, Mike, is we've got a big show.
We do have a big show, but what's wrong with peeling the onion a bit and going, what did you do? Like yesterday, you were cooking with Russ.
Yeah.
It's fascinating. Fascinating stuff.
Okay, let me tell you about my day in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Answered emails and did a bunch of bullshit all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happens.
Sucked.
Yeah.
Today sucked.
Yeah. I hear you.
Happy to be here, Mike.
It sounds like it.
It's the best part of my day right here.
Well, sort of welcome to the fraternity. I mean, you've been in technically not radio God damn it. for a year, but as close as you'll ever get to radio, you're kind of in it now. I mean,
where are you going with this?
You're wearing headphones. You're talking into a microphone.
I'm wearing cans, you mean?
You're wearing cans. Excuse me. Yeah. For the layperson, what Jay meant by cans was headphones. You're talking into a mic. It's wired up to a board. You've got a legion of fans that love you and follow you, Mr. Detroit Cast. And today, Thursday, as the record day, not Friday when it's posted, but is National Radio Day. National Radio Day.
Well, happy Radio Day, Mike.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And I wouldn't have known that personally if it wasn't for our house
resident retard.
Yeah, hashtag Tard Nation. Eric Fady added a nice little Facebook post. If you haven't seen it, go to Eric Fady on Facebook, but you don't really need to because I'll read it to you. We'll see. He took a picture in the studio here of him looking absolutely Tard-like. You'll recognize the shirt,
and
the glasses and the hair.
Well, yeah, he sees me because it's today.
Right.
Of course, I'll recognize them.
So he writes,
Oh, God.
so there's a day for everything now, and today is National Radio Day, period. I have been a radio nerd my whole life, even back to when I was a kid at the auto show, and I was more interested in the radio shows than the cars.
My God, what was I thinking?
When I first heard HERD, the Drew and Mike show, I knew that's what I wanted to do. It's been an amazing journey so far that has seen me intern with my heroes.
Oh, no.
God damn it. Hey, throwing some emotions. Sorry, guys. My God.
Is that a tear trickling down your cheek there? Getting to work with your heroes? Who are your heroes?
You asshole.
Was I part of the hero list?
Yes,
for sure.
I was? Really?
Oh, he's honored every day.
Am I still part of the hero? Do you still consider me a hero-y?
I don't know what you are now. Now you're just a person, I guess. Person that I know.
Well, that sucks. I still want to be. I want to be your hero.
You have to. You can't.
You could be my hero, baby.
You have to be somewhere else where I can look up to you. I can't look up to you right now.
Intern with my heroes. Moved to Holland, Michigan for a small market job and turned out meeting some people that I now consider family to being a part of a daily podcast that I am so proud of and so happy to do 5 days a week.
That's a good sentence.
Wow.
I know what you're going to do.
Wow. Hold on. Let's do that again. Let's one sentence.
I'm going to diagram that.
Yeah. Let's break this down, Jay. See which.
Where's the predicate and where's the.
I need to do some breathing exercise, some breathing exercises. It's been an amazing journey so far that has seen me intern with my heroes, moved to Holland, Michigan for a small market job and turned out meeting some people that I now consider family to be a part of a daily podcast that I am so proud of and so happy to do 5 days a week.
No commas anywhere.
Certainly no periods. Wow. How many sentences was that he just traipsed over to make that one?
Ideally, it probably should have been at least 3.
That was a paragraph, right?
Yeah.
That should have been that should have been grouped together with 4 sentences.
I don't know. What are you going to do?
Still a long way to go, but if it all ended tomorrow, I would be very proud of what I have done.
Oh my God. Very proud of whose coattails on which I have ridden.
Dude, everybody's ridden coattails to get somewhere at some point. Nobody just goes in and makes it. It takes somebody to get you there. That's
right. So what have you done other than ride coattails?
My coattails have nothing to do with the Holland, Michigan thing. And this is how stuff happens. That's bullshit.
Isn't that the place that, hold on.
No.
E, hold on. Isn't that the place that you got like knocked off a church service thing for because you couldn't, because you're like, officians.
No.
1812.
No.
Yes.
Ecclesiasticals. I didn't get knocked off anything. I kept doing the work. I just didn't know how to pronounce some of the religious stuff. It had nothing to do with if you were
Ecclesiasticals. Really?
I never gave you what the words were. I didn't tell you what the words were.
My God.
Genesis.
Asshole,
Genesis
dude.
2 says.
Fucking asshole. Like,
what?
Dude, this idea that, that coattail, that's how shit works, man. That's how shows get put together.
You're telling me.
If this show if we start making a fucking living all doing this tomorrow, then you just rode his fucking coattails to even get the start
rider.
of it.
Actually, I'm more riding his coattails, but whatever. I know what you meant.
But he would never even been here if it weren't for you. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for him. That's how it works.
I'd be living happily ever after.
Well, nonetheless.
And in fairness, I wouldn't be here without me. So, I mean,
you're riding your own coattails, you son of a bitch.
It really goes for everybody in the room, myself included.
Everybody rides somebody's coattails to get somewhere.
Some ride a little bit longer and
I can be fired at any point. You can fire me then, I guess.
I just want to know what you're describing here. You're describing this pride with how far you've gotten.
Yeah, I'm very proud of it.
Very proud. You should be.
I am.
Thanks, all caps. Thanks to anyone along the way that's helped me and made this what it has been. # National Radio Day.
I'm very proud of where I am today, and I have no shame in that.
And then you've got so far, and you just posted this a few minutes ago, right?
Right. It's like 10 minutes ago, maybe.
You've got 70 people like this, and you've already drawn some comments.
I know.
Starting with, are you drunk?
I know. Ridiculous, of course, which is a fair question, to be honest with you.
And then you responded, ha, 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 ha.
I know, I love the ha's.
No, I have just been recently getting sentimental and really realizing how lucky I have been. Ha, ha.
I am.
There is something going on with him. Remember, he remarked the other day how he's taken this new turn in terms of friends. What's going on with you? You hit a midlife crisis?
No, I don't know what it was. It's been about 3 months now. It's been about a month before I went to Vegas. I don't know. Well, I started.
Did you have an epiphany?
I had something happen where I think a time a few months ago, I was also, we were looking, I was going through my Facebook profile pictures or stuff, and I just started looking at all the shit that I really have done. And I was like, holy fuck. It's like, I described it to Mickey as, in my mind, unless like, even if I didn't start making a living doing this, like I would say that I've made it to like the AAA level. And most people don't even make it that far. Like a lot of people don't even make it to the Mud Hens. You know what I mean?
AAA?
Mud Hens are AAA, aren't they?
I know, but I don't think of you as being
but I'm
even close to sniffing the bigs. But, Well,
I mean, I'm on the same show you're doing right now.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I played many years in the big leagues. So
you could argue that I'm better off than you right now because you're a step
no, you can't.
No, you're a step down. You're a step down, and I'm higher than I've ever been.
By choice.
It doesn't matter though. You're here
higher than you've ever been.
This is as close as I've ever been to the bigs, and you took a step down to get here.
I wouldn't say I took a step down.
I wouldn't either. But if you're gonna rail me for saying that I've never even sniffed the.
No, I just I don't know. I think you're shooting a little high by saying that you're in AAA.
I don't.
You're more like playing in Greece.
Yeah.
So you guys can say all you want, man. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. But I really have recently come into this realization that I'm very proud of everything that I've accomplished in this, and I can't believe that I've gotten to do so much.
That's
already.
Good. That's good.
I mean, and I don't know. Have I referenced the fact that I've kind of semi started meditating? Have I referenced that on the show?
Christ.
What?
No.
I didn't look into any books on how to do it or anything, but I've just recently,
No, go ahead.
I've just been recently, like a few times a week, I tried to take moments where I like just kind of put my phone away and like I'll sit in the grass and like stare up, or like when I was in Holland that in the morning after the comedy, I drove out to the lake and walked out to the pier and just like kind of stood there and stared at the skies and like thought about like.
So the first time in your life you've been thinking.
I guess, yeah, maybe.
Reflecting. He's getting old. That's the bottom line.
Absolutely.
He has hit his midlife crisis.
Oh, geez. What's good?
Here you go, E. We'll give you some meditation music.
Come on, E. Cross the legs.
I don't do anything specific.
You're not supposed to talk or squawk when you're meditating. There you go, Mr. Detroit Cast. Cross your legs.
Native American style.
Crisscross.
I
Applesauce.
can't do it on this chair, man.
Oh.
My legs are too. I'm not flexible enough.
Oh.
See, look at I can't even do that, man.
Oh.
I can't.
What's wrong with you, E?
I've never been flexible.
Oh my
I've
gosh.
never been a flexible guy. Even no matter how much stretching I did during running and stuff, I could never really get that flexible.
So what do you think about as you meditate?
I wonder what TCG's doing right now.
No, man. This is gonna sound so hippie, I think, but I just kind of stare and
Fuck
like breathe.
Nana.
And
I'm
like
taking
just,
that remote out of her
No.
hand as soon as I go
None
in
of
the
that
house.
stuff, dude.
Fuck you, Nana.
Whatever. I just think about just like life and stuff, and
I wonder
how
if
nice it
Chubbs
is to
has
be
ever
alive
hit on one of
and
his
how I
students.
love- Shut up, man. That's what
I wonder
know.
if Jay's looking at the moon too.
I just try to shut off my brain for like 10 minutes and stare, but like I don't know, breathe in and out and
Jeez.
stuff.
Oh, E.
You know
I
what?
wonder
though?
what's going on at Zot today.
I never. Oh, I mean, no. I mean, I always do. It's a great place to be every day.
I mopped that floor like a boss today.
I don't know, man. I'm just.
I wonder if Jay will yell at me at the show today.
Well, I never wonder that. I don't know. I'm just trying to come to a personal happiness, I suppose.
I
Recently,
wish Subway
so.
was open all night too.
Actually, there was a 24-hour Subway in Holland, in a gas station.
Oh, geez.
Anyway,
Damn it,
whatever.
E, you're growing up, man.
Congratulations, E. Congratulations on National Radio Day. That's
Thank
very
you.
good
I
for you. I'm
appreciate
happy
it.
for you.
So can we expect more deep posts like that in the future?
I don't think so.
I like
I try to-
DP.
I try to keep them limited.
Feelings
so,
and shit.
Yeah.
well, I try to keep them limited so that when I do one, maybe people think it actually means something. I guess I don't know. Maybe not. Though. Who gives a fuck? I guess.
Yeah.
Probably just an asshole rambling and people. I actually said to Mickey, I'm like, I'm about to type because originally if I was gonna do this, I was just gonna make like a 2-sentence joke, like. And then I decided that I was going to get into it. I told him, like, no one's even going to fucking read this. I'm about to type something that no one's even going to read.
Yeah, and it's got
too long.
70 likes.
What do you
in 20
mean
minutes.
nobody's gonna? You're
Well, 'cause
posting it on Facebook, you ass.
I know.
Nobody will ever read
I didn't
this.
think they'd read it all because it's kind of long. You have to see more if you like check it. Like so, like I didn't think most people would even read the whole thing in the end.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, he knew.
I'm just gonna put this up on Facebook. Leave it here. Nobody will see it.
How scary is that this dude can post
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
rambly-
douche.
douche can post a rambly Facebook message and it gets 70 likes in 15 minutes and 30 comments.
I know, weird.
We see so many people and they 3 years later their post has 1 like and 1 comment. It's from a family member. And
Ricard, did you
there's
improve that,
retard.
by the way? Did you take care of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you definitely
Things are starting to churn a bit more.
you definitely put out the feelers on that,
Good.
and our listeners responded.
Oh,
You got
really?
Some, you
Did
got some
they?
new listeners?
Yeah, they
Or new,
I think I have like
friends?
70 or 80 new friends.
Did
or
they
something
really? That they
ridiculous.
started liking things now? That's hilarious.
There was like 3 of them that went through all of my stuff.
All your
That's
photos.
hilarious, dude. That's actually really
That's
fucking
great.
cool, dude.
Yeah. That's awesome.
And it started right after you said to do it too. I think I got the first friend request. Like, you
Wow.
know, we finished the show and it was like, "Bing." I was like, yes, here it goes.
Wow, dude, that's kind of crazy, but awesome.
And now for your listening displeasure. Here's more of the best of the Detroit cast with Mike and Jay.
And then Michael Brown, and the reason I bring this story up, the
Unarmed teen.
Sorry.
the unarmed team.
Didn't know you were talking
Sorry,
about this
sorry,
for a second.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Michael Brown, we've kind of moved on from Michael Brown. But Jay has brought so much up about the shrines,
The roadside memorial.
the roadside
happened to
memorials.
the
Drive me
tree?
friggin' nuts.
Yeah, the tree's not doing
The
well.
branch.
It's a stalk, dude.
Yeah,
That
it is.
stalk will come back though. You water the stalk. You give light to the stalk.
Who's going to go out there and water that stock?
Probably a lot of people. I'm sure as soon as it shows signs of life, it will be hacked down again. That's just the way things go.
I'm willing to drive down there and hack it down again if needed.
Are you?
If needed.
In your Zot Ford company car
Yes.
with the Detroit Cast logo on the side.
Yes.
Good. I like that. Some press for us. Well, the family of Mike Brown and Ferguson officials are considering whether to risk inflaming tensions by removing the shrine to the teenager who was shot by the racist police.
Isn't it in a really impractical spot? Isn't that the deal?
It is, but it's viewed as
A shrine
a shrine.
of sorts,
Yeah.
as it were.
The fatal shooting of Brown, who was
The unarmed teen.
led to a wave of protests. It also began
it did. I love
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Just resetting
resetting for everybody these stories.
Is that what happened?
It also led.
for the record.
It also began the Black Lives Matter movement. And
the
thank you for that.
movements.
Thank you for that. That was great. It also started the hands up, don't shoot bullshit.
It also started the hashtag knock that shit off.
That's right. On our end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It brought us
what do? That's true. Now that's the greatest thing to come out. This is great news.
this. Oh my God, that's it? Look at that mess of teddy bears.
Look at that pile.
It looks like the state fair.
Yeah.
Slow down.
It's brutal. People have
Dude.
driven through that.
Can I throw a dart at a balloon and win one of those?
Yeah, sure.
I'll
I
throw one
imagine
at the
you could.
mylar balloon. Oh, somebody already did. It's deflated and hanging limp.
Yep.
See it?
Yeah.
Think you can make out a Care Bear on the side there?
Look at that.
Dude.
What about this one?
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's
It's in the middle of the road.
There's a giant shrine in the middle of the road where he was gunned down. And then there's a what looks like
These teddy bears. dude.
Pile of faded dye running teddy bears and such Tweety birds.
What is
I see
Spider-Man?
a Spider-Man on top.
Spider-Man.
Oh my God.
Dude, whatever this is, too, by the way.
There's a SpongeBob and a Spider-Man.
oh yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
You know, this is one of the this looks like when someone moves and they just put like
Everything at the end of their driveway.
at the end of the driveway. That's what this looks like. It's
yeah,
a
I'm
mountain
out of
shit.
here and garbage day isn't for 4 more days. So
Yeah, so good
hopefully
luck
they
with
pick
it.
this shit up.
Yeah. I mean, if I was a garbage man on that road,
How does that show respect? Like, how is that? Like,
I don't know.
I just walk around
You know what I
tossing
mean?
one in the pile. There you go.
Oh God. Again, man, if I ever die on the road, nobody do a roadside memorial to me.
No, I will see to it that
Do
nobody
not
does
staple a teddy bear to the telephone pole that I wrap my car
that.
around.
One Mylar balloon,
Nary a teddy bear.
one Mylar balloon,
No,
none.
no mylar within
None.
a mile.
Wooden cross,
No, nothing.
half-ass stapled together,
Absolutely not.
none.
I'm gone. I'm dead. Whatever.
Okay.
I don't need to be remembered on the side of a telephone pole.
What if it happens tomorrow? Not when you're 90.
No,
Okay.
I want nothing.
Nothing. Okay. I don't either, but I'm just want to be
In
sure.
fact,
we're on
don't
the
even
same page.
rebuild the telephone pole. Just shear it down at pavement level and be done with it.
All right. All right. I can make sure that happens. So they've got these dual shrines, as you guys saw in the pictures. There are candles, dozens of stuffed animals, tributes all placed in the road. It quickly became a symbol for the campaign against police brutality or justified shootings, but whatever. And a site for the outpouring of grief over his death. However, it has also become a safety hazard for drivers and is considered an eyesore.
Yeah, I would agree with both of those. It's
Mhm.
right in the middle of the road, one of them, and the other one is certainly an eyesore.
So officials are now pondering whether they can risk making tensions worse by removing it and replacing it with a smaller, less intrusive tribute.
Yeah,
They-
how about somebody pony up $1,000 and put something like a stone there
Yeah.
on the side? If that's what the
Well,
intent is to honor him, then do something like that.
well, the city really, really wants. They're really hoping something can be used as a symbol of unity to allow the community to move forward. The city wants that of Ferguson and their white mayor. It's a very sensitive topic. It represents a community's cry for justice. The shrine has become a hallowed symbol of the new civil rights movement over race and policing. Ferguson's mayor, with the very white James Knowles, said while they were grateful for what their shrine represents, they're grateful for that.
Yeah, they are.
It's become a public safety issue.
Aren't politicians great?
They're the worst, dude. At the Ferguson City Council meeting a couple weeks ago, he proposed replacing it with a permanent dove-shaped marker in the street. Would anyone riot over that if we made a permanent
Dove shape? Anybody
shape?
object to a dove shape?
He's ducking. Anyone?
I mean, doves, they're pretty neutral, right?
Doves are white, motherfucker! Of course you want a white symbol to represent the black kid that was unarmed and killed. Get him!
Okay, we could do something inclusive. A zebra. Penguin.
Why don't you get a crow, motherfucker?
Okay, we can do a crow. A crow?
What?
Shit, man. They just pick on roadkill all day long.
With their sharp beaks and claws. We
Is that
see
what you're trying to say? Dude, that pile of stuffed animals is going to attract rats and vermin. I'm just saying, it is.
Oh,
they've got to do something.
It's probably already nesting.
Can you imagine? Honest to God, it is absolutely conducive to
rat-filled.
a rat nest.
Yeah. So the new marker would take a very tragic situation and use it as a teachable moment to encourage community healing and symbolize the unity that is very much
A
needed.
teachable moment. We're going to take field trips to the stone. Have the kids get
Dude,
out.
they're trying so badly to figure out a PC way to get that garbage off the street.
Thank you for cutting through the bullshit. How do we get this mess of garbage and shit?
How do we bring in a Bobcat front loader and just fucking heave this shit into a dumpster? How do we do it?
We could like get a white dove or something, like a really small one, and just like, I don't know, drop it on the street and say that's like unity, peace,
Release a bunch of doves?
community shit. I don't know. I'm out. I got nothing.
Teachable.
I got
We could
nothing.
say it's like a teachable moment.
Yeah, the community's unity and
Community. Definitely use the word community.
stronger, coming together, like
Synergy.
There's a whole row of other councilmen just going, I got nothing.
That's an
I got
auspicious idea, isn't it? E?
Very auspicious. Jay.
The city and Brown's family are working together trying to decide whether the shrine could be removed or replaced without inflaming tensions. Good luck with that. Good luck. Look at this guilty white asshole right here.
Why don't they just fucking pay somebody under the table? Midnight, 2 a.m, some guy just come in his pickup truck and unload it.
One giant sweeperoo.
And then just go all crazy. I don't know what happened.
No, it's going to take a Bobcat to get rid of that.
Yeah.
This is
The problem is they've tried that. People have ripped through there with their cars and just mowed through it and fucking people have lit it on fire and they fucking put it back up
Reestablished it, yeah.
in like it grows faster than any weed you've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's back in a day.
Get your
Bigger.
Tweety birds.
Get your Tweety birds.
They just reestablished the pile.
They do. It's amazing.
It's like, yeah.
It's being considered as Dorian Johnson. It was announced today. Your boy Dorian.
Yeah.
What do? Dorian Johnson has filed a lawsuit claiming
that's who What Do is.
No.
Okay.
He's just part of the What Do.
Gotcha.
What do?
He's filed a lawsuit claiming that the police officer, Darren Wilson, fired at them both as they ran away from him in Ferguson. Good luck with that, Dorian.
Yeah.
It was proven later
Fucker. He's the linchpin to this whole thing. If he would have just been truthful.
It was going to go down no matter what that dude said, though.
No.
I really think
No,
that.
I don't. He could have stopped the whole thing.
You think?
Yes. And obviously there's enormous pressure on the kid to spin the story the way he did.
And do you even
It would have
blame
been a
him?
fucking miracle. Right. It would have been a miracle for him to have done the right thing in that situation. But come on.
Yeah.
Could have.
Yeah, you're probably right. I still don't know. That was really ramping up at that point, and he had handlers. But yeah, you're probably right. If he would have said, "Hey, look, it's unfortunate, but
Here's the truth.
Here's the truth," maybe it would have. We've just seen too many cases lately where it's like nobody cares what the truth is.
that might be true, but it would have greatly affected it. You know, they might have still burned shit and gone on with it, but it would not have been to the extent it was.
Yeah.
You know, this Darren Wilson's life remains in danger.
Yeah.
He's living as Aaron Milson, as we know.
Absolutely.
In the neighboring state of Illinois.
Death threats constantly. Had to quit his career. His career's over. Yeah, it's too bad. Johnson claims Officer Wilson acted with, and I'm sure that Dorian wrote this himself, that the officer acted with deliberate indifference and or reckless disregard towards him.
Dorian, I want you in your own words. Just go ahead and pen this down. How did he act towards you?
Well, I was thinking and shit. I put a lot of thought into this. That motherfucker acted with either deliberate indifference and or reckless disregard towards me and shit.
Well, if that's your feeling, Dorian, then that's what we need to express in this document.
It's in this document.
By the way, we was never told to freeze and shit by the officer. Well, I'll find a way to get that in there as well, Dorian. Thank you. You've been very, very helpful. Carry on. I'm sure you've got to get back to the office. Your lunch break must be over by now.
I hate to take you away from your important conference calls this afternoon.
Let me get your business documents back to you and you can be on your way. Oh, don't forget your briefcase. Mr. Johnson, Mr. Johnson.
Mr. Johnson, your laptop, sir.
You left your kerchief. Don't forget your kerchief.
Your cane, sir, your monocle. You've left it here.
That's terrible. Anyway, he's seeking $25,000 and shit. 25 grand in damages.
No, he's seeking 25 plus. He just used that to get to a jurisdictional threshold.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's to get you into a certain court. Like here, it would get you into circuit court. And then you say, I'm claiming at least 25K. And then, of
so
course,
it's not small claims. What's that max out at 5 grand? Or
yeah,
something?
and then district court maxes out, I think, at 24.99.
Okay.
9, and then 25 gets you to.
So he could be suing
certain
for
court.
millions.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wow. He's brought. Yeah, it seemed ridiculous. 25 grand. He's suing Officer Wilson, the former police chief, and the city, and he's looking for 25 grand. That didn't make sense to me. So now it makes sense. The attorney for Dorian said his client's lawsuit is part of an effort to bring Jaron Wilson to justice. Yeah. Anyway, Mr. Johnson.
The best of the Detroit cast. And yes, you heard that right. We do have best of. Continues now.
Did you see this American research team tracked down a rare bird?
I did.
Took the first ever photograph of it.
Yep.
And then killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris Filardi, director of the Pacific programs at the Museum of Natural History. We're all familiar with his fine work.
It wasn't the tufted titmouse, was it?
It wasn't. No, it was in fact the mustachioed kingfisher.
Is that right?
Yeah. The mustached kingfisher. And you can see his distinct markings in the first photo of him.
I see why they named him that.
Yeah. What do you think, E? First photo of him.
E, what's a better looking bird, the tufted titmouse or the mustachioed kingfisher?
I've never.
Oh, you got a Google machine in front of you.
This guy says the male mustached kingfisher is found only in the Salmon Islands, where this guy was surveying endemic biodiversity and working with local partners to create a protected area. He says that he was in awe spotting the bird after hearing its signature, Ka-Ka-Ka-Kewww, Ka-Ka-Ka-Kewww.
I think it's a little bit higher. I think you need to choose your octave wisely here, Mike.
Am I getting that right? Ka-Ka-Ka-Kewww, Ka-Ka-Ka-Kewww.
The tufted titmouse has nothing on this bird. This is boring.
E, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Okay,
Mike.
Beauty is in the name of the beholder.
Well,
Let's be honest.
well,
It's the tufted titmouse.
Come on.
Yeah, well, it sucks.
It's got to be worth something.
Well, look-wise, it sucks.
Let me see it.
Boring.
You don't like the titmouse?
Over that one that we're just
It's
looking
a
at.
beautiful bird.
Yeah.
Over versus the mustachioed, whatever we're looking at there.
Yeah, the kingfisher.
The kingfisher is way better.
I prefer the titmouse.
Of course you do.
But I prefer the call of the kingfisher.
It's a really, you do a very good mustachioed kingfisher. Has anyone ever told you
You're
that?
welcome.
It's very, very good. He spotted him because of the signature call. Ka-ka-ka-kewww. When I came upon the netted bird in a cool, shadowy light of the forest, I gasped out loud, "Oh my God, the kingfisher."
Did he check it off in his bird watching book?
One of the most poorly known birds in the world was there in front of me, like a creature of myth come to life. We now had the first photos ever taken of the bird, as well as the first definitive recording of its unmistakable call. Ka-ka-ka-kewww. Dr. Filardi argues that studying the dead bird could provide vast scientific knowledge and could protect the bird for years to come. So he had to murder it.
Did he put it in a burlap sack and bang it against a tree?
Cement. Yeah, I think that's what they do.
Whap.
Yeah.
Whap. Whap.
Yeah.
3.
I think it's 3. Yeah, 3, right?
Ka-Ka-Ka-Kewww.
And then it's
Thwap.
just
Ka-Ka-Ka-Kewww.
thwap.
Ow.
Ow. Why are you doing this to me? I've never even met a human. Why are you doing this to me, man? What did I do? Check out my plume. The mustachioed kingfish I collected is a symbol of hope and a purveyor of possibility, not a record of a loss. It's not recording a loss. This was not a trophy hunt.
So they're going to stuff the son of a bitch, though, right?
You would have to, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't just chuck it in the garbage.
Mm-mm.
It's not an infant. The bird was captured during a groundbreaking international multidisciplinary biodiversity survey of the uplands of the Guadalcanal Island. We followed that for a few months back, if you remember.
We did.
Yeah. That was led by the Pacific Islanders. You remember.
I do.
According to BirdLife International, there are between 250 and 1,000 mature birds in the region it inhabits, which classifies it as endangered.
Well,
he was trying to argue that it's not rare. We just haven't seen any of them. Doesn't make it rare just because you haven't seen it.
well, how are you supposed to study it if you don't kill one?
Yeah.
Right? From afar?
Yeah.
No.
From the call.
Ka-Ka-Ka-Kewww.
With the first modern voucher of the kingfisher, the only adult male, we now have a comprehensive set of material for molecular, morphological, toxicological, and plumage studies
There you go. Just study the plume and clone the son of a bitch. You'll be fine.
that are unavailable from blood samples. And as you know, Jay, detection and understanding of the impacts of marine pollutants, eggshell thinning from things like DDT, anthropogenic body size shifts in widespread
vital.
species are examples of the power of natural history collections. I mean, I've said that for years.
Indeed.
For years. I mean, when you talk about eggshell thinning, it just makes my stomach churn. And if I can prevent eggshell thinning from things like DDT,
If you can prevent just one eggshell from thinning, I think it'll all be worth it.
do they mean like receding? Is that what they mean by eggshell thinning?
Yeah, I guess you could look at the egg in that manner.
Yeah.
Receding. Yeah.
So anyway, thank God he was able to murder this bird. I don't know what kind of bird insides it's got, but and I'm, I wouldn't consider myself a professional birdologist by any stretch.
But you come from stock that is.
My mom is a big
Yes.
fan of looking at birds. Yeah. I don't
She's
know.
doing that?
She's borderline professional.
Does she have a book where she
When
checks
it
it off?
Book. Come on, man. She's got a whole library.
But like where you check off what you've seen.
She's got binoculars. If that tells you anything
Yeah.
about her grade level.
Right. I just wondered if there was like a check off though. Where
And
it's
she's
like, check.
keenly attuned to the calls, such as Ka-Ka-Ka-Kewww.
What would she do if she saw that?
What?
She saw the
She'd observe it from afar and then
Yeah.
try to capture it and murder it.
She would definitely take in the plumage. She'd definitely be fond of the plumage of the mustachioed kingfish.
And wondering about the receding shell. I'm sure she would.
Yeah, the deep recession going on, and the thinning of the eggshell to the lay. So yeah. Anyway, seems like that'd be. Look at that son of a bitch. He's like, look, I got new friends. Check me out. He's sitting here perched on fingers.
Just beautiful.
Yeah, mustachioed.
Yeah. Rivals the titmouse. I'll give him that.
you will? You're the one who made the judgment. So
I'll
of course
give him
you'll
that.
give it to him. Oh, he rivals it. I get what you're
Rivals
saying.
it.
Yeah.
Plumage. Look at my plumage.
Rivals or,
It's nice plumage.
or
It's
destroys
orange.
the titmouse.
He's got orange plumage.
He's a ginger in a way.
He looks like a Bengals fan. He should be a Bengals fan. I'm not a Bengals fan at all.
That bird
No, me either.
destroys the titmouse. The
Tufted titmouse.
tufted titmouse.
The best of the Detroit cast. And yes, you heard that right. We do have best of. Continues now.
Here we are in my life. Here we are in yours. Yes, we have a sweet life. Most
What
of
is
the
this?
time.
Spoken word? Let's go.
You and me got the world to see. So come on down. Just me and you know what to do. So come on down.
Like your tempo is
Is
terrible.
you and me and you. We got the
Jay and
whole
I kept
place
the
to
tempo.
ourselves. Whatever. Fuck you. Fuck all of you.
Mary had a little man whose face was white as snow.
Not his face.
He's got AIDS. You're kidding. Sally
Where do you broadcast from? You're kidding. Where do you broadcast from? You're kidding.
Your credibility is shot. Your credibility is shot.
Face to face, a couple of silver spoons. Hoping to find we're two of a kind. Da-da-da-da. Making our way together. We're gonna find our way together. Making it out each day. Together. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. Never thought I could feel so free. Na-na-na-na, on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. Believe it or not, it's just me. Believe it or not, it's just me. Believe it or not, I'm not home.
Now back to the best of the Detroit cast with Jay and Mike, or Mike and Jay, whatever.
Speaking of panooses, like the dildo,
Yeah.
there's a guy calls himself Anksy, which made me hate him immediately. Play on Banksy.
Oh, okay.
He's going around in Europe. I guess they've got the same problem as us here with potholes that are out of control around here. Some of the freeways around here, the Southfield,
Oh, God.
75, and it's just brutal. Some of the stretches around here. Well, they've got the same problem there, and this guy is going around and he's spray painting giant panooses over the potholes like that.
This is in England, you said?
Yeah, in Manchester, maybe.
It's like a cut head. What are they doing cutting the head?
Yeah, it's got balls.
You know?
Not much hang, but there's no vein. He could do better work.
I think there is a vein. Go back to that one. Isn't there a vein going through the middle? Right there. No?
Is
He's
that
got a
what that is?
vein.
Oh, he
Well,
does.
the pothole kind of. Oh,
He's got a vein.
I thought the pothole was making that. Okay, all
S-shaped
right.
vein.
Yeah.
Why would you do this?
Because his thought is that if
They'll
I
cover
do
it
this, they'll have to cover it up.
Yeah. That's actually a pretty good thought.
It's kind of ingenious, and it's working. Like they've been going out there, like patching up these potholes because they don't want these giant.
Go
dicks
on
and
now,
balls.
get out there, cover up the wanker.
He says, "I've got cyclist friends who have been injured
oh, jeez.
on these potholes."
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's on a bike. They couldn't see a pothole coming.
yeah, I know. Kind of stupid blind bicyclists they got out there. Seems a little absurd. One of the councilmen from over there, has slammed this stupid and calls it insulting. The actions of
insulting the
yeah,
who?
there you go. The actions. Read it.
The actions of this individual are not only stupid, but incredibly insulting to local residents. Has this person for just 1 second considered how families with young children must feel when they're confronted with these obscene symbols as they walk to school? Not only is this vandalism, but it's also counterproductive. Every penny we have to spend cleaning off this graffiti is a penny less that we have to spend on actually repairing the potholes. The greatest American order!
Oh, Jesus. Fuck. Why did the crowd have to speak on that?
I think it's more of an opportunity, kind of like your dad did with the homo milk. Saw an opportunity.
That's a great opportunity to talk about dicks.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity to talk about the anatomy of the human body with your children.
Circumcision, apparently.
Yeah, apparently. So I don't know. I don't think it's such a bad idea if it's working. If they're fixing the roads.
I wonder if internationally, when people draw dicks, they just draw cut heads because it's way more fun than just drawing a turtleneck head.
Yeah. Well,
Even in a region there where they're typically not cut, right?
Well, when you draw an uncut head,
Here we go.
it just doesn't.
It doesn't have that oomph behind it, right?
Yeah, it's kind of a
Kind of leaves you wanting more. Yeah.
and give it the vein.
Looks like a cannon. It looks like a freaking cannon with a ball just about to come out, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. But see, it doesn't work quite the same way. The universal panoose
That's what I'm saying.
has to have the cut head.
Internationally, doesn't matter what the local procedure is or the local norm. I think anyone worldwide would draw a cut head when drawing a panoose.
I think even someone who's uncut would agree that for the sake of the artist,
When
the artistry
demonstrating
behind
it right in artistic form,
Yeah.
you've got to cut it.
it has to be cut so you can get the pee hole in there.
Otherwise, it's a cannon.
I think people are getting a little willy-nilly with their pee holes, by the way. I mean, look at the size of the whiz hole on that thing.
Yeah, nobody has a whistle like that.
No.
Kind of urethra is that, Mike?
I mean, properly do it.
Right. I mean, let's be realistic here.
You know, you just need the dot at the opening, right? You don't need this giant 1-inch long line
Right.
cutting into the head. It just the whiz would be everywhere. It'd be like you'd pee like a chick.
Thumb over a garden hose.
I'll be out in a minute. Sounds like it's just murdering the inside of the bowl.
There's a lot, left to be desired here with respect to that picture. There's
Now, granted, he's in a rush. He's trying to do it to a million potholes. I get
trying
it,
not
but
to get caught by the crown while he's doing it.
no pun intended. Yeah, the cut
So-
crown or the you mean the crown
Crown.
crown that's going to speak.
Here's the problem, though, man. He's extending these panooses several feet beyond the pothole. So even when they cover the pothole, there's still going to be a cut head laying there.
Yeah, disturbing. But I like his idea. I mean, he needs some work on the nuts for sure. Yeah. Leaves something to be desired, but it's a good start.
Why? That just he needs some work on the nuts for sure.
He does.
You
Did
just
see
said
him?
it's so serious, so seriously.
does.
and-
I take great
He's a
pride.
connoisseur. Mike's a connoisseur.
Yeah, and dick drawing, I take that personally, and I don't want someone out there bastardizing the art of drawing good dicks, and that's hardly, I wouldn't assign my name to that.
No way.
I just wouldn't have.
2-foot pee
Yeah.
Now for your listening displeasure. Here's more of the best of the Detroit cast with Mike and Jay.
I think this was one of the fine stories. I think I saw it on Facebook. Someone sent it to us, but happened in Michigan. So a lot of you will be familiar with it, but it's just crazy. This woman convicted earlier this year of shooting her lover in the stomach. She's been granted a bond, $10,000 bond. 50-year-old Sadie Bell said she shot the man when she suspected him of cheating because how did she know he was cheating? She'd go through his phone and find pictures or numbers or texts.
Don't tell me.
No. She said he didn't produce enough ejaculate when they had sex that night.
He didn't have that little bit of jizz in him today.
So her only conclusion
Only possible conclusion.
that while it was only half what it should have been because the other half was unloaded on the back of some other woman.
He didn't have that little bit of jizz in him today.
Or the face of some other woman. Of course. Duh. What else could it be?
What a skank, man.
Oh, God, she's gross. She also said to police some very graphic things about how she expected him to perform. She was a cheap date. She liked sex. She expected him to be able to do what he's promised and said, in essence, to quote her, she was pissed off, so she shot him. The victim, an alleged weak producer of semen, Ed Lee.
He didn't have that little bit of jizz in him today.
A little bit of what?
Jizz.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what's up, weak semen?
Jizz.
How you doing there, Ed? Suffered damage to his colon and pancreas. He nearly died. He was technically cheating, but not on Bell. The two of them have been carrying on a 15-year affair.
Oh, well.
This story, I mean...
Well, you know what I read about this chick? This was not the first time Bell had brandished a gun. According to court records, she shot her husband in 1991.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't see that part.
He didn't have that little bit of jizz in him.
No, they didn't say, but he refused to testify against her, which is why she's out now and able to shoot this, Edmund, the weak semen producer.
Jizz.
Poor guy. Alleged weak semen producer. Who knows what her idea of proper amounts of semen is?
Well, I think we need to back up. I don't know that Ed is a weak semen producer. He probably produced a fine enough load. She's just judging this last load as weak.
He didn't have that little bit of jizz in him today.
So I think Ed did fine for a while, for 15 years.
Yeah.
And this was just different.
He didn't have that little bit of jizz in him today.
She knew that half of it, as you say, was unloaded elsewhere.
A little bit of what?
Jizz.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it sounds like it wasn't, but she just, for whatever reason, thought that it was. And I wonder, not that I want to see what it was. Let me see the evidence. Let's see what he did this time versus last time.
I want to see it.
Jizz.
But there is no doubt if you're getting a lot at a certain time, there's no doubt if you're getting some action a lot, if you're getting every day or few, 6-7 times a day.
Only so much toothpaste in the tube.
Jizz.
Shit, man. That's just nasty. Ugh.
Yeah, it is.
So she gets off and is just like, that ain't right.
Yeah, should have been a lot more.
He didn't have that little bit of jizz in him today.
Yeah.
CJ, like, you always get on me about being so cynical about marriages, but look at this 15-year affair. I'm just,
happy marriages don't make news.
I know, but
yeah, they're boring. That's why.
Exactly. Who cares? Exactly.
Oh, that's funny. That's got to be a first, though, that someone is actually taken a look at the end result, and made a judgment.
It's incredible.
You would think in that moment,
there's normally more semen than this.
It's incredible that you would trust your judgment that much, on that issue.
Jizz.
That you would go, oh my gosh.
Well, where's the rest of it?
You get your gun.
He didn't have that little bit of jizz in him today.
Sounds like someone who was just dying to shoot someone, really. As of Thursday, she had yet to post the cash bond. Prosecutors are in the process of challenging it, saying it never should have been granted. I would agree with them. I don't think I want her let loose, although I think it's going to be slim pickings even for her on suitors.
Jizz.
There aren't a ton of people who are going to be dying to dump a load on her. I'm sorry.
Jizz.
No offense.
Yeah, who is she to complain, Mike? She's lucky anyone wanted to put a load on her anyway.
A little bit of what?
Jizz.
Oh, okay.
And even you, Eric, wouldn't dump a load on her.
Jizz.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far. But
better be healthy.
I wouldn't be
healthy.
I wouldn't put any effort in. That would be what me and my friends sometimes refer to as like, I would maybe have sex with her, but I would put no effort into it. I'd have to be just at the bar and she just came up to me and said, "You want to have sex?"
Is that sort of like the Mackinac chick?
Yeah, kind of.
Or you went up to her though, right?
I don't remember. Probably not.
I wonder where the product
Jizz
ended its.
I wondered that myself.
Did you? Like it went through him and out of him, and where was it ending? Did it end in her mouth? And she went, "Wait a minute, something doesn't feel right."
Right.
He didn't have that little bit of jizz in him today.
Because it couldn't have been like he went inside of her, right? Like she wouldn't really be able to tell.
Jizz.
The guy survived, obviously, right?
Yeah,
he'll get up there.
Fucked
So they'll
up
have to
colon
ask
and pancreas.
Yeah.
He's a mess.
We're gonna have to ask him though.
Yeah, it'll be great testimony. You got to go.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
for
find out
sure.
what it is.
Call Judge Phyllis McMillan's chambers. Stat. Post haste.
please.
Exactly.
Fancy, we want you in that courtroom post haste. Early for trial.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yes, because you got to imagine if it's a one of those lawyers that gets like Exhibit A, Exhibit B. Don't you just see him with little cups like,
Jizz.
so exactly how much was it? Are we saying in milliliters?
A little bit of what?
Jizz.
Oh, okay.
Eric, you are going to be at that court case. Look it up, my man.
We're gonna find it.
You're listening to the Best of the Detroit Cast, a Radio for One Studios exclusive.
We do have
The opportunity.
of a lifetime. Now, this goes back a few weeks to a story we had talked about baby cams.
Accessing baby cams.
Yes.
And the fact that you can basically hack into these things because nobody changes their passwords. So they come with factory passwords. People know them and they jump in.
They open the box, they've wired up, and they
start yelling at the baby. Hey, you lazy baby. Wake up, lazy baby.
And these were routed, I think, through Russia. And so it's off the grid in America. So you've got this Russian website that has thousands of baby cams, and you can literally watch live and just like peer into a house in Switzerland or a house in the United States and watch these baby cams. And some of them even had microphones. Or were we just speculating about that?
No.
There was a guy that did that.
Yeah,
Parents were
right.
complaining that somebody was hijacking their baby monitor or camera.
Yelling into it.
And yelling at the baby. And so we thought it would be awesome to yell at a baby. So instead of a baby in Russia, we have a baby in Lake Orion available to yell at.
Yes, we've got access.
We have the camera too.
Oh yeah,
Hell yeah, dude.
Is that live right now?
My
It's
God,
live, you son of a bitch.
That's
oh
live.
my
That's live.
God.
All right, hold on, one at a time. We can't inundate the baby with too many voices. Let's let Mike start. Mike's our host here.
Now, can we hear what's going on in the room right now? Is there white noise?
We'll hear some white noise in the background.
I have the room tone muted, but here's what is actually there.
Okay, that's the white noise going. Just a cutie pie laying there.
So is the mic live yet?
No, I'll turn it on right now. You ready?
Hold on. When
we're
you
on
turn it
YouTube, is this on the YouTube right now?
This is on the feed.
Okay, so if you're watching us on YouTube, you're seeing this picture. So when you hit that microphone, hopefully there will be a delay and you can hear us in the baby's room. So go ahead and turn it on. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, wake up, you lazy baby. You get out of that bed this instant. You, baby. Hey, baby, quit sleeping.
Oh.
That's right. Get up, you baby. You get up, you baby.
Oh my God.
Hands up, don't you?
Oh, stretch it out, baby.
You start crying right now, you baby.
Hey,
you
baby.
get out of that crib, you lazy baby.
Oh my God.
Hey, baby. Wake
Good
up,
morning.
baby.
Ready for some titty milk? You get out of that bed, you lazy baby. You get out of that bed this minute.
Oh my God.
Yeah, a hard sleeper. She just rolled over and went back to sleep. How do you sleep through this, baby?
Hey, you listen to me when I'm talking to you, baby. Don't you turn your back to us, baby.
Hey, baby. Baby. Hey, baby. Can you hear us, baby?
Hey, listen here, you little lazy baby. You shitty diapered baby. You get out of that bed. You get your lazy ass out of that bed now. I don't shoot the baby, Jay.
Come on, damn it.
More bombs, fireworks, please.
Everyone take cover in there.
I want this baby, man. It sleeps through anything. Hey, baby.
Oh,
machine gun got her.
Come on.
It's gonna be a long night, baby.
Come on, little bitch.
Roll over, baby.
Why is she laying prone?
I don't know.
That's.
Is there anything heavier than Enter Sandman? Give me some death metal.
I always feel bad for babies. They don't have any blankets.
Why don't they have blankets? Oh, they choke themselves?
By the way,
Got that sheep.
By the way, this baby turns 1 tomorrow. So it's a nice little birthday.
Oh,
present.
happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, baby.
Get out of that bed, you birthday baby.
Happy birthday, baby.
Happy birthday, baby.
Wow, dude.
This is the greatest baby ever.
Hey, hit the mic again. Make sure it's going through.
Yeah, it says 30 seconds left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because it gives you 2 minutes to talk.
That's correct.
Shit, man, we're running out of time. Baby, wake up! Wake up, baby!
Get up, you big lazy baby.
You're the laziest baby we've ever met! Baby, wake up!
Get out of that bed. You get out of that crib this instant, you lazy baby. You lazy sack of shit. You get out of that bed. You lazy sack of shit. Get out of that bed.
Oh my God.
4 seconds left.
Get out of
Baby! Baby, wake up!
Damn it.
We're muted. We're muted.
Oh.
And we're live.
Kid, Mike.
We're back.
Oh, I thought that was it. I thought I was going to kill it on us.
That kid, holy hell.
Dude, you could have a freaking marching band through that house.
Can we have a parent check on that baby? Make sure it's still
No.
breathing.
Seriously.
My God.
Dude,
Sweet dreams, baby.
the mother of
loud?
that baby just said that she hears us loud and clear.
Like from the other room? Or?
Yeah. The mother of that baby is standing outside of that door, and she said she can hear us.
Hey, baby! I saw you move that leg. You get out of that bed. You get out of that bed, you lazy baby. Oh my God. You've been sleeping long enough, baby.
Oh my God.
It's the laziest baby ever.
No, it's like.
It's a nice crib, by the way.
Yeah, it is. Got a
Doing
little
well over
bumper.
there.
See how the bumper goes around? It's
I
nice,
do.
Yeah. Got what's that little bunny rabbit in
You
there?
spoiled baby. Get out of that rich person's bed.
I think it's a sheep, Jay.
Is that a sheep?
Already sleeping with sheep. Real nice.
Like to me.
That's not healthy.
Jay, if every baby could like sleep through this, like it'd be. I wouldn't mind having a kid. Like,
I know.
That's always the worst thing you hear is that they're freaking whining all night.
Why doesn't it have one of those tower things where it can beat on stuff?
Yeah, I don't know.
What's going on with this baby?
Oh, I was told since her name is on the screen, we can go ahead and say it.
Charlotte, wake up! Charlotte, you get out of that bed. Charlotte, wake up!
God,
what does it feel like for the person listening?
Well, let me see if I can get the mom to
Does
go
this
poke it.
constitute child abuse in some level?
Trying to get the go eat poked?
Wait, we can play review footage
What's that mean?
from the past week or month. See if we can review our footage.
Wait a minute. I think aren't we going to try to see if we can poke it though?
It says if you sign up for the cloud recording.
Oh, she needs to sign up for the cloud recording so we can get recordings of this.
Oh, okay. Wait, she's going in. Yeah. Okay, she's going
This
in.
is riveting.
Yeah, let's see if we can stir the baby. We want to make sure she's okay.
Oh my gosh.
It's like a lump, man.
What's it gonna
Wake
be
up, baby! Charlotte!
All right, there we go.
You leave our baby alone. Get your hand out of that baby crib. Get your hand off our baby.
Oh my God. Dude, she's.
Touch that lazy baby. Make that baby do it on its own.
Is that baby okay?
What if she was dead?
Oh my God.
Would that be bad?
Dude, look at this baby.
Oh my God.
Pick up your lazy baby. There you are.
Hey, baby. Happy birthday, baby.
Happy birthday, little guy.
Hi, baby. Happy
Look at
birthday.
that baby. About time. Slow down, lazy one.
God, she's going back.
She's not happy.
Calf muscles aren't strong enough yet.
Poker.
You leave that baby alone.
Dude, she's gonna
On your feet, baby. On your feet. Now. You get off your lazy ass now, baby.
Oh my God.
You're one. It's time for you to man up.
Check her out, dude. She's so chill.
She's scared to death.
Hi, Charlotte. Charlotte. Hi, baby. Charlotte.
Charlotte, look at the camera, goddammit, no!
All right, should we sign off?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Happy birthday, Charlotte. Bye-bye.
Bye, Charlotte. It's fun playing with you.
She goes
right
back
back
to
to bed.
sleep.
You
Damn
get
it.
out of that bed, you lazy baby!
I so hope that my only goal now is to do this show long enough that we can ask this kid about this in like 10 years, maybe 8, something like that.
Dude, that is the laziest baby I've ever met.
Oh, that's awesome.
That baby can sleep through anything.
Look at that thing. Look at it twisting and turning.
Oh, got a little cry? No?
Eyes wide open. What happened? Why are you awake? You're supposed to be asleep, Charlotte.
Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. What are you
Lazy
doing?
baby. Go to bed, you irritated baby! You go to sleep this instant!
You just told her to wake up. Now you're telling her to go to bed.
Get your ass to sleep, you birthday baby!
It's yawning. All right, the baby's had enough of us.
Night-night, baby.
That actually hurt my throat.
God, dude.
I know. I can't believe how much she slept, dude.
Yeah.
Right. Usually it's like you're creeping through the house trying not to wake the baby, right? Any little creak in
Yeah.
the floor. Fuck.
Doesn't matter. Sleep through anything. I want to know how loud those monitors are.
I know. So do I. I want
Like I have no frame of reference as
Right.
to like if they're just little white noise in the room or if it's.
No, I think that was fairly loud.
You think so?
Yeah. I think that was pretty.
You think we went over the line? Swearing at a 1-year-old? It's not easy, is it? God. Gee, you bombed a baby. You rattled off some gunfire to baby.
The best of the Detroit cast continues now.
No way.
You said first. I'd be down for that.
I remember that.
I'm sure that if that's true, it was surely in reference to I'd be down for donating semen for these girls. It was
No. Because we were
yes.
talking about trying semen, and I told you to take it from the tap, and you wanted to haggle
there's
over
no
prices.
Context is everything. E.
You were saying that you'd rather eat bucket loads off a spoon than from the tap, which
Yeah.
Jay
There's
and I
no
were like,
chance
okay,
that I
whatever.
said that without money involved first. No way.
We're gonna put a bucket load right on a spoon. You're gonna eat it.
For $500, I said. I only said one
And we
spoonful,
can pick
too.
the animal.
I only said one
And
spoonful.
as Mike said, a human male might be good.
Only one spoonful, not doing a bucket.
Yeah, that would be outrageous.
$500.
And now for your listening displeasure. Here's more of the best of the Detroit cast with Mike and Jay.
It's nice to see when other wrongs are righted in this world. And we've got one here with a teacher who was fired 42 years ago for being gay. And he's been issued an apology.
I'm
Well-
sure I paid for the money he lost.
Yeah, right. Well, he was a librarian after, but
Oh, was he?
yeah, the only reason though that this story is so funny, it's like, oh, come on, really? A Washington State history teacher fired in 1972 for being gay. He's received his long overdue apology from the local school board. Jim Gaylord.
Wow. So they really fired him for being gay.
They did.
They told him
His
that.
name was Gaylord.
I remember in like grade school, like, stop being a Gaylord. Calling
Really?
people. Yes.
Oh, I only know it from, Gaylord Fokker, right?
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
it from this guy? Or?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe it was.
Well, no, I just wondered if
I
that was
didn't
something that
know
maybe
it.
like it's a
I mean, I'm talking about an age when we didn't even know what gay meant.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like we wouldn't have even known like technically what it meant. But yeah, Gaylord here. He was a teacher at Wilson High School in Tacoma, fired 42 years ago after a student speculated that he was gay and reported it to the vice principal.
What? So wait a minute. Is he gay or?
Yes.
Okay.
Got some strong gaydar working there.
Yeah. Can you imagine
That
in
sounds-
today's world, someone like
That sounds like
shows
a
you-
witch hunt. It sounds like back in the day when you could just say someone's a witch.
It was a homo hunt. Yeah.
It's like knock, knock, knock. Excuse me, principal.
Yeah.
I think Mr. Gaylord's gay. Oh, we've got to look into this.
Oh man, Gaylord, you're out of here.
My God.
Pack your shit, Gaylord, and get out. Not like that, Gaylord. Pack your things and get out of here. Christ's sake, Gaylord.
Pack his shit.
Gaylord said, the vice principal approached Gaylord to question him about his sexual orientation just a few days before Thanksgiving. Gaylord said he didn't think that confessing his sexual orientation would have any repercussions, so he admitted to the vice principal that he was in fact gay. Gaylord was fired just before Christmas on the grounds of homosexuality in 1972. He had enjoyed his job, he said, and wanted it back. He filed a lawsuit against the Tacoma School District. The litigation eventually made it to the state's Supreme Court in 1977, but the court's decision disappointed Gaylord. His firing was deemed legit because homosexuality was considered an immorality that was sufficient cause for discharge.
Wow. When you read this,
Different world, man.
People now hear, one person.
Are you
says
listening,
fag.
homos?
Right.
Are you homos hearing this?
Right.
This is the way it used to be.
I mean,
ask Mr. Gaylord how you people are treated. You people are treated today.
I mean, I'm just saying. You look at this.
If Gaylord had not been discharged after he became known as a homosexual, the result would be fear, confusion, suspicion, parental concern, and pressure on the administration by students, parents, and other teachers, the court said in its decision. But things took a turn this past week when the Oasis Youth Center in Tacoma decided to hold its annual fundraising event. Seth Kirby, the executive director for this Oasis Center, had known about Gaylord's story for a long time and thought he could do something for Gaylord. He reached out. They're using Gaylord way too many times in
Somebody
here.
just wanted to say.
Someone's being cute.
Right.
They are. Someone thinks they're being really funny.
Real clever.
Yeah, that's my job, not theirs. We'll be the ones saying Gaylord way too many times. Not you, writer.
That's funny.
Writer.
Usually it's you.
How dare you, writer? I'll get you, writer.
Link's Minivan USA.
Exactly.
Right?
He reached out to the current president of the school board, and Kirby said activists in Washington state have been trying to pass an anti-discrimination protection law for school teachers for the past 30 years, and Gaylord's experience first prompted those efforts. Seth approached me and thought it would be great if we could issue an apology, contacted our school board members and superintendent. They were all super supportive. School records showed that Gaylord was an excellent teacher and there was no reason to fire him. Back then, it was legal to fire staff based on their sexual orientation. It's now illegal in our state. 42 years later, all we can do is apologize. We want to give him his dignity back. Gaylord worked as a librarian for a few years after he was fired and is now retired. He still lives in the same house he lived in 42 years ago. Different world. And it reminded me of Boys Beware. Have you ever heard of Boys Beware, Jay?
No.
These were these films that they would play in schools for the kids to teach them. Remember the old projection reel films?
Sure.
Yes, kid, you got to watch out for this guy. The guys that talk like that.
Yep.
And
I think I know where you're going. Yeah.
Yeah. This is one of those videos, and these are absolutely real. These are not bits. But yeah, it was a different time back so many years ago.
What year is this from? Late 60s?
Earlier than that, even.
I'm Lieutenant Williams, a police officer attached to the Juvenile Division. I'm on my way to Monroe Junior High School to talk to a group of young people. That looks innocent enough, doesn't it? Lots of young people hitchhike. Seems like a good way to get from one place to another. But sometimes there are dangers involved that never meet the eye. Let's take the case of Jimmy Barnes. Jimmy played baseball all afternoon, and he didn't feel like walking home, so he decided to thumb a ride. He'd done it 100 times before, and he didn't think anything was unusual when the driver struck up a friendly conversation. In fact, he seemed like a real nice guy. He asked Jimmy if he played baseball in the park often. The stranger was a good listener, too, and it only seemed minutes before they pulled up in front of Jimmy's house. When Jimmy got out, the stranger gave him a friendly pat.
Look at this
Then
dude.
he told him he'd see him again, as he always drove by the park on his way home.
This is so leading to
Sure
be.
enough,
Yeah.
the following day, when Jimmy finished playing ball, well, the man was there waiting.
Yeah, what do you know?
They stopped at a drive-in, and the stranger treated him to a Coke. During their conversation, he told several off-color jokes. But Jimmy had heard others before, and, well, it made him feel big to so easily win the confidence of an older person. The following Saturday, they went fishing together. By now, they were using first names. Ralph said it was more friendly.
Yeah.
Jimmy hadn't enjoyed himself so much in a long time.
It's going to change.
Then during lunch, Ralph showed him some pornographic pictures. Jimmy knew he shouldn't be interested, but, well, he was curious. What Jimmy didn't know was that Ralph was sick. A sickness that was not visible like smallpox, but no less dangerous and contagious. A sickness of the mind. You see, Ralph was a homosexual, a person who demands an intimate relationship with members of their own sex. But by now, Jimmy felt a fondness for Ralph, and they continued to go places together. Ralph was generous and took Jimmy many interesting places and did many nice things for him. He bought presents and even gave him money, but payments were expected in return. You see, Jimmy hadn't recognized Ralph's approach soon enough. When Ralph first asked Jimmy to go fishing alone, he should have discussed it with his parents or teacher. Finally, Jimmy told his parents, and they reported it to the juvenile authorities. Ralph was arrested, and Jimmy was released on probation in the custody of his parents. But all homosexuals are not passive. Some resort to violence, as in the case of Mike.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to watch out for them crazy homos.
Wow.
Can you imagine something like that airing now in the school system? Teaching your kids it's okay to hitchhike. Sometimes that's the best way to get home is to thumb on a ride. He's done it hundreds of times. Oh, my God. But what Jimmy had was a sickness of the mind. No less dangerous. You see, he was a homosexual. God. So for Mr. Gaylord growing up in a time like that, you can see why they would boot him out of the system.
Yeah, imagine sitting there in class, just at your desk, watching this as you say, the real film being projected up on the stupid screen they pull down.
Yeah.
Just going, wow, are you kidding me? I'm watching this at school.
Is that the most
Smarmy looking dude?
Hollywood cliche. Look at that creep.
Yeah.
You make sure you got the mustache, the bald head, the
Central
sunglasses.
casting.
Totally. There you go. That's what I was looking for. Central casting. Was there one more little video worth watching on that? What's it called? Boys Beware.
Public restrooms can often be a hangout for the homosexual. Bobby and his friends hadn't noticed the man who had been in the restroom when they changed, and as it was late, he suggested they take the shortcut under the pier, but the others preferred to take the more traveled way home.
Being followed by a homosexual.
When Bobby recognized the stranger as the man in the restroom, the shortcut under the pier didn't seem like a good idea at all.
Is this being filmed in Saugatuck?
Yeah. Oval Beach.
After all, it's more fun to stay with your friends anyway.
Yeah.
Bobby had made a wise decision.
That was wise. Wow. That was really wise.
That was a close one.
The decision is always yours, and your whole future may depend on making the right
Your whole future.
So no matter where you meet a stranger, be careful if they are too friendly, if they try to win your confidence too quickly, and if they become overly personal. One never knows when the homosexual is about. He may appear normal, and it may be too late when you discover he is mentally ill. So keep with your group, and don't go off alone with strangers unless you have the permission of your parent or teacher.
You never know when the homosexual is about.
They may seem normal.
Do you guys remember the Different Strokes episode? Where
my God, dude. The bike episode, the bike shop.
The guy convinced Arnold and Dudley to take their shirts off.
Dude, the greatest
sitcom.
That might be the greatest in episodic history. Seriously.
No, that was so unbelievable. I couldn't believe what I was watching.
Yeah, the bike shop, and there's Dudley with his shirt off.
Yeah.
The guy's taking the pictures.
Yep.
Awesome.
And they were saved
Dudley.
just in the nick of time, too. I forget how, but...
Well, they were drinking wine, and they were looking at the porn pictures.
The Jesus juice and everything.
He touched me, Dad.
Yeah.
Weird places. Remember his dad with those giant teeth?
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
His dad and
Yes. Dudley's dad. Yes, he had giant teeth.
Is that part of it, the bike shop there?
Hello, I'm Conrad Bain. Tonight on Different Strokes, we're showing the concluding half of a special two-part show on a very sensitive and important subject. We urge families, children and parents alike, to watch this informative episode and then discuss the problem presented, which is of deep concern to all of us. Thank you.
Now the world don't move. The best part about this episode is they kept the laugh track in like normal.
Yes.
And the audience is laughing at all these really awkward times throughout. It's really funny, dude. If you hear the laugh track, and it's Dudley's basically being raped in a bike shop by
You know, what we need is a Tarzan yell from you, Dudley. You know, pounding on the chest.
He sounds like a dying water buffalo.
The laugh track is there, man.
Oh, yeah. Have a lion to wrestle. Huh?
Mr. Horton, that's a great idea. I don't think this Tarzan could wrestle a grasshopper.
Hey, I got a great idea. Why don't I be the lion? And you take the pictures, Arnold, okay?
Okay by me?
You know how to operate that thing, Arnold?
Oh, yeah, sure. We have one of these at home. Only more expensive.
I guess I'm the first semi-bald king of the jungle. All right, why don't you hop on my back there? And I'll oh my God, I'll try and throw you there. Sorry, I don't have
Eric's
a tail
never
for you
seen
to
this.
hang on to.
That's okay. You can just wag your behind.
Okay, here we go. You'll roll. That's a lot of fun, isn't it, Dudley?
Yeah.
Say, man, we're going to have to protect ourselves here in the jungle. I mean, we don't want to be bitten by the terrible tsetse fly now, do we, huh? Maybe we should have a little more wine.
No, thanks. I'd rather get bitten on the teetsy.
Why would well, I know my friend Dudley's not going to let me down. Huh?
Sure, I have some more. You want to be a chicken, Arnold? Well, okay. I'll
This
have
is
just
funny. They
one
see they
sip.
couldn't let Arnold's character get molested in this episode.
Yeah.
So they had to bring Dudley in. Take one for the team kind of thing. Probably ended up being the most recognizable and memorable role in the history of this show.
School. Only he does it with low-fat milk.
Yeah, they couldn't damage Arnold like that.
No.
That's enough for me.
The incredible,
Sorry, I just buzzed ahead here.
disappearing bicycle brothers. I mean, now you see them and now you don't. What happened to you?
God, this guy's smooth.
What was he in WKRP in Cincinnati? Was that what it was?
Probably. He's one of these character actors.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. The
He was the,
station.
yeah, he was the PD. Or
He's been
whatever.
in a lot of shit.
You know, I feel funny about all this sneaking around.
Arnold, it's not sneaking around. We're just
Follow your gut, Arnold.
simply
Follow
trying
your
to
gut,
keep me
man.
out of trouble for giving you guys
God
all
knows
these
Dudley ain't going to.
Yeah, that's right.
Dudley's
Mama.
up for anything.
But maybe we could get in trouble too. Maybe we shouldn't stay.
What?
Why don't we sit on these plungers and think about it? Dudley's all in.
After I have gone out and got an armload of cartoons for you guys to watch this afternoon on television?
Boy, I'd sure like to see some
Dudley's all
cartoons.
in.
Come on, Arnold. I don't know.
Oh, that's all right, Dudley. That just means that there's
more cartoons for us,
Boston
Dudley.
cream pie for you and me.
Boston cream pie,
Boston cream pie, and he's out.
like with 3 layers and whipped cream and gooey chocolate on top. That's it. I guess I could always eat and run.
That's my man, huh? All right, fellas, in away we go.
Buzz ahead to when the dad
listen, you know
comes
those pictures we
and
took yesterday?
to rescue. Yeah, giant teeth man comes to rescue Dudley at the end.
You seen this show before, Eric?
Not really.
It is nothing like this usually.
Oh, Mr. Drummond, am I glad to see you. Boy, I sure feel goofy.
Did Mr. Horton give you anything, Dudley?
A pill. He said it'd make me feel good.
Dudley?
Here he is.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I guess so. But I'm kind of scared.
Dudley, I want you to tell me exactly what happened before we came in.
Do I have to?
Go ahead. It's all right.
Now, Dudley, you can tell everything to
This
Detective
acting is
Simpson
so
because he's
bad.
here to help us.
Well, at first, Dad, I was having a lot of fun. Then Mr. Horton, he tried to touch me.
Oh, boy.
It's not your fault, son. And I don't blame you.
Those fingernails.
And I'm not going to punish you.
Wow, look at the fingernails.
I love you.
I'm not going to punish you.
Do you understand?
Isn't this one of those episodes, you know, those really heavy episodes that would just go to black?
Yeah.
There'd be no laugh track. They just have the credits coming up.
He did exactly what a parent should do, and
Yeah.
that was great.
He showed that he loved his son.
Yeah.
Was
It
gonna
wasn't his
punish him.
fault.
God, our generation probably remembers that episode as much as any. I'm trying to think of another. You said, remember Different Strokes? Oh my God, the bike shop. Oh, of course. Yeah, we all remember the bike shop.
You're listening to the Best of the Detroit Cast, a Radio for One Studios exclusive.
Hello, Don Sterling.
Esquire,
Hey, Don, it's Mike and Jay calling from the Detroit Cast Show. How are you?
state your business.
Well, as I mentioned, it's Mike and Jay from the Detroit Cast, and we've been following your trial here. See, I'm a lawyer too, Don, and have spent many days in the courtroom myself. I know you've got a really solid and accomplished legal team, but we thought we'd give you a call and just give you an outside observer's perspective.
Well, counselor, if what you say is true, then you should be able to tell what a crack this trial is. They're on a hunt to get me and steal my team. How dare they? Regardless, counselor, the trial has gone swimmingly so far.
Swimmingly? How do you mean?
Well, everybody thought I did great on the stand, and everybody in that courtroom loves me.
Don, the judge had to reprimand you on several occasions for inappropriate behavior, and then you called your wife a pig as she left the stand.
Yes, that's true, but I love my wife, and as you know, you're not supposed to lie in court. And I'd be lying if I said my wife was anything but a pig with her testimony. Her and those awful doctors trying to say I'm incompetent. They're incompetent. How dare they? I'll get you, doctors. They're trying to take what's in my head and use it against me to steal my team. I'll sue them all. Stupid fucking doctors.
Don, you come off as a bit combative at times.
Watch your tone, counselor.
Sorry, I just think lashing out at Shelley's lawyers doesn't help your case, and neither does disrespecting the medical professional hired to evaluate you.
I didn't disrespect any doctors. Who's even heard of a female doctor? So you can take whatever diagnosis that tramp came up with and throw it in the garbage. Tramps belong in the kitchen or the bedroom, not the workplace or in the courtroom betraying their husband, trying to pretend their tiny lady brains are even capable of understanding complex legal matters like family trust. It's basic science.
See, Don, that's what I mean. For a guy trying to prove he's not a racist or a sexist, I don't think calling the female doctor a tramp helps. And further, claiming women aren't as smart as men and only belong in the kitchen, that's a pretty dated and sexist way of thinking.
I'm sorry. I love my wife, and I'm not a racist. I've never been one either. I love all people. Excuse me for 1 second, please. Can you have one of them give me a juice, please? Thank you. Anyway, I'm not a racist, and I'm so ashamed at the hurtful things that woman made me say. She tricked me and baited me to say those things. If I was a racist, then why would the National Association for the Advancement of Those People give me a Lifetime Achievement Award? Would a racist give all those people jobs at his house? No, but I'm not a racist, so I hire all kinds of them to work for me. I have tons of the Mexican ones working in my yard. I even have some of the colored ones working inside my home, without surveillance cameras following their every move most days either.
Wow, Don. I don't even know what to say to that. Anyway, if you're not a racist, then why are people targeting you and claiming you've made racist remarks to people at work, like Elgin Baylor, for instance?
Oh, that one. You see, Elgin Baylor is a liar and a cheat. He's one of the lazy ones. But I don't understand how, because he's one of the lazy ones, makes me a racist.
See, Don, I think it's comments like that that get you in trouble all the time.
No, I get in trouble because I'm too trusting and nice. Like that woman who tricked me and baited me. She illegally taped our conversation to hurt me. And she's one that's a half of a Mexican and the other half is black African or something. So with that as her makeup, it shouldn't surprise me that she would be doing illegal things. Yet I still got burned. She's just too good.
I don't know, Don. Maybe you should just stop talking for a while, because I don't think you're making it any better for yourself.
How dare you? Maybe you should stop talking, lawyer. I'll sue you. I'll sue you for conspiracy too, Mr. Lawyer Man. Excuse me. Can you get some juice, please? Oh, thanks. Thank you. I'm sorry, Lawyer Man. I won't sue you. I'm just hurt and upset at all the terrible things that all these foreigners have done to me, especially after I've done so much for all of them, like giving them money to pay for their 10 kids to eat, and money to buy cars and homes, and this is the thanks I get?
Well, we've got just a minute or so left here, Don, but I wanted to ask you if you've apologized to Magic Johnson for dragging him into this mess.
Apologize for what? I didn't give him those AIDS. He's the one who should apologize. What's he ever done for his people? Has the National Association for the Advancement of Those People ever given him a Lifetime Achievement Award? No. And unless they start handing out awards to those who engage in reckless behavior with tramps and hussies in every city in the country, even though you're married, all the while being one that's too lazy to even put a rubber on, resulting in his procurement of those aids, until the day to give awards for things like that, he'll never get one. But I do respect Magic. Overall, I think he's one of the good ones. And I love him and all minorities.
Well, other than getting ready for court, do you have anything else going on for the rest of your day?
Well, I was going to have a glass of warm milk before nap time. Then Lawrence promised to take me over to the polo club later, after my bath, of course. Lawrence, warm milk, post-haste.
Good luck to you, Don.
As you were, counselor. Doodle.
Since we're too lazy to do a show today, you get the best of the Detroit cast. Enjoy.
Eric, you're older than you think.
I know, dude.
And you're older than I think a lot of the times. I look over at this dude like, oh, that kid. It's fucking 30.
I know.
I know, dude.
This is a frightening situation we have on our hands,
yeah,
to be honest.
Because for how immature he is,
oh my God,
he's actually 30 already.
I know, dude. I honestly tell people.
What has our youth come to?
Well, I always tell people that I'm kind of 30 going on 16. But it's, you know what? You're right. Well, I don't want to get too much in my life here, but of course it involves all
Stop
of it.
for a second. Last time you showered?
Friday.
Last time you asked? Yeah. Last time you asked your mom for money?
I got money over the weekend because they went out of town.
Last time you asked your mom if you could do something? Could be anything. Oh, it was today. Tornado.
Yeah,
Can I keep driving or come home?
No, I don't actually.
What do I do?
I will say I don't have to technically ask her if I can do anything anymore, but by suggesting that I'm going to go to Jimmy Buffett, for example, means that I need money. So,
so Mom, I'm going to be headed to Jimmy Buffett. Just kind of stands there with his hand up. What a dick. You're a dick, man.
Such an asshole.
You know what? Tell me about Jimmy Buffett. How'd that go? I saw you on Facebook.
Wait, was this on Saturday.
Yeah.
So that was why I gasped when he said he showered on Friday.
Well, here's
he showered on Friday, and then he went to Jimmy Buffett and spent all day in the sun and the heat and the drinking. He probably
Jay knows
pissed
more.
on the side of the road and peed on his shoes, and then like spilled beer on himself, and
absolutely
met hot girl and soiled something else.
Jay knows worse than you just let on, because this is what happened, Beth. I went to that bonfire, like I mentioned, on Friday.
Bonfire.
Bonfire, where I bought my beer from Myers. No.
Do we have to do this again?
No, but I went to the thing on Friday, and I did not mean to drink that night because I knew I was going to Buffett before.
And he had to save the shower. He had to save the shower.
Well, I found out that one of my friends, Allison, is totally into 90s country. So she started playing 90s country on Pandora. So then I ended up getting drunk. I didn't mean to, and I got drunk. And then I was going to the concert with these people the next day. So I woke up in their house. I'm like, we're leaving at like 4, so I don't really feel like going home. So I'm like, well, what are you going to do? So I just didn't shower, and then I went to the concert that night too.
Fester in my stench in front of all
Didn't
of
change
you.
clothes.
Thank you for the hospitality.
Yeah.
Can you imagine
There's an
being
oil spot on your couch.
Seriously, there would be. There would be.
Our house is messy.
Oh, you're just gross. You're just gross.
I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking idiot.
The best of the Detroit cast continues now.
What's going on with our Canadian friends, Jay?
Neighbors of the North?
Yeah.
God bless them.
Usually the stories are very, very happy, very positive. Seems like lately.
Involving beavers, shorn, typically.
Shorn and unshorn, both.
Yeah.
They don't discriminate. It usually has some like awesome beer drinking story or hunting story.
Or denying cab fare.
Yeah, right.
That's true.
Which is a positive for the Canadian. I thought more highly of the Canadians after that move too.
Yes, it is pouring down rain.
I know. I'm
just wondering.
I'm just laughing at the fact of how
All
much
day.
it's coming down.
Can you hear it? Yeah, everybody can probably hear it.
It's not as
we
bad
can
as
really hear it in our headphones.
Right. I guess it's not as bad as it used to be when you were underneath the window.
Yeah,
not
still
the
pretty
skylights.
bad.
Skylight. It's a window still.
So this is a Canadian man who apparently
a window in the roof.
It is.
Oh, I know.
Is it not?
No, I didn't. I wasn't going to hit you for it.
But yeah, he's right though.
It is a skylight.
It's a skylight.
Well, I mean, it's a window.
Yeah, but it's a skylight.
Well, there are these.
Are those skylights too?
Those are windows.
How? What's the difference?
I don't know. They're on the ceiling.
Yeah.
I can see the sky from there.
The sky allows light down through the skylight.
You can sit up, stare all day, and look right up at the moony.
If it's in that like 2 foot like
you calling this skylight too small? Oh, not like the Fady Manor skylights.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We don't have any skylights at the Fady Manor. Just to let you know.
So this guy posts on Facebook, which is always good. We love when people are posting on Facebook. He confessed to shooting his daughter, wife.
Oh, you gotta talk about things. You gotta get things off your chest.
Whoa.
So this guy that's a longtime friend of his,
he's liking the daughter. I think he's dialed in.
I think I want to have sex with that daughter.
Yeah, still.
Well, I'm not. Yeah.
You sure? You said you did.
I think she's got really nice titties. I wasn't gonna say anything. I wouldn't say it if she had really bad titties, but I think she's kind of got nice titties or had.
You can't tell from that.
Cute, pretty cute.
Oh,
face too.
just wait.
Oh,
better. Do we need more evidence?
Those are like I don't know 1972 model boobs, right?
Well,
where they're
just wait. There's more. If Ka-Dog would hurry.
Nice face though. Very.
Does that look like a Charlie's Angels shoot or something?
Oh.
E?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I would love to have had sex with her.
Yeah.
This guy get a worse picture of him?
I know,
the way.
man. The dad.
He's just.
He's got his Nova Scotia shirt on. From last summer when I went to Nova Scotia.
But of course it's sleeveless, so he can show off his tats.
Yeah.
Well, he posted on Facebook, and his buddy
got pictures of puffins
By the
on
way,
it.
is he about to play bocce?
He's playing
Probably.
bocce in his Nova Scotia shirt, which has puffins on the front of it.
That
Are
is a
puffins
puffin.
the bird most indigenous to the Nova Scotia region?
What are these tats?
Perhaps.
He's got tats down by his wrists.
Who knows?
Yeah.
E?
There are much bigger
It's like he
problems
was in
with
the
this dude
Royal
than the
Canadian
tattoos.
Army or something. Maybe those are army tats, right?
Anyway,
So his pal Randy Jansen sees this email and thinks it's bullshit, or this Facebook post thinks it's bullshit until he sees the name down at the bottom, which is signed Daddy-O. Apparently that was his nickname. And so he's like, oh man, I think this might be him. So he reads this note. It says, over the last 10 days, I have done some of the worst things I could have ever imagined a person doing. First, to do with my dear, sweet, loving daughter, Emily.
Imagine getting this post, right?
Yeah,
You're just
yeah.
scrolling
It's
through
on your feed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
and the Emily is, those are the titties you've been enjoying. He belonged to Emily. The best little girl two parents could ever hope for. She was talented and smart, filled our hearts with her laughter. She was always willing to help with a smile, even when she was feeling lousy. Emily excelled at so many things, but slowly had to stop almost everything because of the migraines. But when it affected her beloved singing, it took a part of her soul. She's been very ill with migraines that have plagued her since elementary school. This has caused her to miss 2 years at UBC, which completely broke her heart. I don't think anyone really knew how much pain Emily was in on a daily basis and the severe depression that these migraines caused her. Emily watched her friends from high school move on with their lives, while hers was spent wrenching. I'm assuming he meant he spent wrenching into a puke tray. Retching, does he mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Come on, if you're gonna, you spell it right?
Right.
Wrenching.
Wrenching. If you're gonna, yeah.
I'm assuming she was retching into a puke tray. So, and hours at the emergency room. Since October, November, her migraines have escalated to excruciating again.
So I killed her.
And I could not see my little girl hurt for one more second. She had shown unimaginable strength through a lot of migraine pain over the years and always seemed to try and look on the bright side and always loved talking about things. When I get better, let's do this, let's do that. I wish, sweetheart. Smiley face. Emily had tried everything to get better, but nothing seemed to help her. I took a gun and shot her in the head, and now she is migraine-free and floating in the clouds on a sunny afternoon. Her long, beautiful brown hair flowing in the breeze, a true angel.
Kind of ironic that she had headaches, so he shot her in the head.
Yeah.
Some irony there.
A little bit of irony, sure. I then shot Laurel because a mother should never have to hear the news her baby has died.
God.
What did he think was going to happen when he posted this?
Well, it's kind of a goodbye.
What was the end game? Oh, because he killed himself. Or
then a couple days later, he spelled couple weird. C-O-U-P-L-E?
Not C-U-P-P-L-E.
C-U-P-P-E-L.
Well, again, he had that
L-E.
other misspelling, so maybe that was
Yeah.
How do you spell it again? C-U-P-P-E-L, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Couple. I went a couple times, men. I shot Laurel because a mother should never have to hear the news that her baby has died. I agree with him there. A mother should never have to hear the news that her baby has died. I agree with him.
Yeah.
He's right. He's very, very much right on that one. Smart guy.
Mm-hmm.
Then a couple days later, my sister Shelly, I shot her too because I did not want her to have to live with
What
this
does the
shame.
sister have to do?
Where does it end, man?
Right? I mean, he could just be
Well,
make excuse for everybody.
I would argue that he's being thoughtful. I mean, he doesn't want her to have to live with the shame that he's caused.
That's a good point.
So he's kind of doing her a favor here, which is his thinking. Now my family is pain-free and in heaven. I have great remorse for my actions and feel like the dirt that I am. I am taking full responsibility for my actions of these murders. So sorry to anyone I have hurt. Rest in peace, my little family. Winky face. Love Daddy-O, XOXO.
No, there's not really a
face.
No, he put a kissy face. Kissy face.
Wow.
Yep. So after reading the status, Jones and his friend rushed to check on the Jansen home in Langley, British Columbia. I don't know if I'd rush to that scene. Sounds like he's just taking people out. Anybody who might
feel bad about
it. I don't think I'd rush into that scene.
Yeah, because what about he might want to kill the cops rushing and saying because he doesn't want them to have to have seen that scene that he just created.
Yeah, this guy's justifying absolute murder on every level.
For the benefit.
Nice neighborhood, you know? I mean,
yes.
Yeah, exactly, Jay. Exactly.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know. It just shows you can happen anywhere.
So when these people went to the house, there was just a stack of newspapers on the front. So all of a sudden it's like, oh boy, nobody's grabbed the mail or the newspapers in a while. Nobody answered the door. He immediately went to the police who said, yeah, we've been receiving tons of phone calls ever since that Facebook post went up. We knew something was seriously wrong. Shortly after the post was uploaded to social media, investigators confirmed a multiple homicide involving relatives had taken place at 2 different residents in the province. At around 3 p.m., police learned from a tip that a man had previously killed his relatives and rushed to the Langley property where someone was found dead inside. A second tip sparked concerns about the property that was reportedly owned by Jansen in Chilliwack, east of Chilliwack, where neighbors apparently heard a series of gunshots followed by a loud bang. A SWAT team surrounded the house and a standoff ensued. Around 4 hours later, officials fired distraction devices into the house, which quickly set ablaze and exploded. Nice job, police torched the house. Jesus. Jansen is believed to have killed himself during the standoff. He's still trying to fathom, his buddy is still trying to fathom how this gentle friend could possibly be linked to such a gruesome crime. He said he didn't even know his friend owned a gun. He never heard a fly in his whole life.
Never heard of really?
They all say that.
I know.
Everybody says that.
Never heard of fly.
When we were all young and getting in fistfights, Randy didn't do that. Well, you didn't bring a gun. If you brought a gun to the fight, he might have jumped in. Sounds like he would have gotten involved. He wasn't a monster.
Well, he wasn't?
Ended up being one.
I don't know. I'm thinking if you shoot your daughter in the head, your wife in the head, and your sister in the head.
The migraines, Mike.
I mean, we've
They're
all had a migraine.
debilitating. They're debilitating.
They suck.
Yeah, the flashing lights.
Yeah.
You feel really uncomfortable.
You know Mike would shoot himself if he got a migraine.
Oh, it doesn't even have to be migraine level. Just a quick hangover for an hour.
E, it took her singing away. If anything took Mike's singing away, can you imagine the despair?
Utter. There would be utter despair.
Yeah.
Beth suffers from migraines, so it got me thinking. Oh God. Well, what?
Nothing. Save her from further pain.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to see her suffer, and I mean, the last thing I want to do is see Beth suffer.
I mean, yeah, if you're a good true gentleman and a boyfriend.
I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. I'm just
throwing shit against the wall, seeing what sticks.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's insensitive of me not to worry about her feelings.
Dude, if she ever dies,
I sang
under
that
questionable
long
circumstance,
ago.
you are so fucked. So fucked.
Well, I know you won't come to my defense, lawyer.
I'll point him to the episode number.
Yeah. Now you're a monster.
Writing it down right now. Here's another one.
The best of the Detroit cast continues now.
Doreen Lucky, who's 91,
hot.
is engaged to 102-year-old boyfriend George Kirby.
Woo!
The Curb.
Why is
I don't know.
Why are you getting?
Why are they even bothering, righty?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they're in love, and love is blind. E. Don't forget that.
Yeah, he's just dying to get a piece.
Yeah.
So he's got to
one more
making
time.
him be a waiting to
one more shot.
Make an honest woman out of me.
You know, honestly, that picture, dude. I can barely say picture anymore.
I know.
Because of this
It's
asshole.
irritating. I know.
Turned me into a white trash piece of shit. Honestly, they don't look as old as they're listed.
Fuck you. Not white, you asshole. White trash.
Yeah.
You can't have it both ways. There can't be a fading manner and also on white
you
trash.
You talk like you're white
I
trash.
don't care. You
Picture?
can't have it.
Really?
That's fuck you.
Hey, fuck you, E.
No, that's bullshit. I don't talk like fucking white trash.
Well, that's debatable. It's debatable. I didn't say you did or didn't, but it's debatable.
I did.
Jay
and you
did.
do.
Okay.
Yeah, Jay, I think do you think they're rigging their ages?
Don't you think that he looks at most 85 and she looks 82?
Yeah, that's fair.
Not a day above.
These sons of bitches.
They're spry. They're ready to go, man.
They're cheating the system. No way is he 102.
No way is she 91.
Yeah.
No way.
I think this is fixed.
Look
We
at
should
her.
call them. They're supposed to get married in June. Combined age, 194. Potentially making them the oldest newlyweds in the world. I didn't think that was possible because you hear so many people living into their hundreds now and lots of people into their 90s. I thought, well, we can't be the only ones, Lucky said. The record for the oldest couple to marry aggregate age is based on the combined number of years and days both individuals had lived to taken at the day of the marriage, had lived to taken at the day of the marriage. While Lucky and Kirby have submitted their application for the record, they will still need to submit evidence from the day of the marriage for review. The organization apparently is a stickler for paperwork.
Yeah, usually we're hearing about these couples, like the guy's like 108, his wife's like 101, but they've been married 82 years, right?
Right.
So this is a new wrinkle on that.
Yeah. Lillian Hartley and Alan Marks of Indio, California, married in 2012 with more than 193 years combined under their belts.
Bet they don't look as good as those two.
I can guarantee they don't. Let's see Mickey, see if you can find Lillian Hartley and Alan Marks of Indio, California. See if we can get a picture of them. They were never recognized, as it seems they never submitted a formal application. Must have slipped their minds.
I wonder how that happened.
I think this is dangerous. If this doesn't work out for these two, I mean, she's going to take him to the cleaners.
You better have a pretty good prenup.
I know. You would think, right?
I hope
don't
so.
want this broad taking half your shit.
I know. It's probably just a gold digger.
Broad.
She's a gold digger. She's found a mark.
Well, you can tell
she found
she's
an
using
easy
her
target.
body. She's using her body.
That's right.
Well, she's using what she has available to her. Her good looks.
Not afraid to use her look.
She's showing some leg. Just wheeling him. He's a sucker.
She's got those thigh high nylon things that are like falling down.
What is it? The
This old
sock
lady.
garter or like where the
that Nana wears. She does that, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course.
Wear those compression socks, right?
Yeah.
Does Nana wears them? Nana wears them, doesn't she?
He just.
Oh my God, Nana wears compression socks.
Of course she does.
Probably.
As she's shuffling around. You know,
They're
I
lying,
gotta
too.
tell you,
I
they don't
don't
look as
believe
bad either. Lillian.
they're probably
Hey, E, would you
clean lip. No.
check her out?
Dude, no way. I think these people are bullshitting about their ages.
Yeah. There's no way.
We've seen 108. We've seen 102.
She's not 95. That woman is not 95.
She looks 65.
Yeah.
And he looks every bit of 85, but not over 100.
No way.
I mean, dude, the difference between 80 and 100 is 20 years.
Yeah, that's incredible. It's a hot couple.
Probably clean living and shit.
Yeah, right. What do you do how do you celebrate the marriage?
Are you
consummate
wondering
it?
if they consummate?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, they do.
You think so?
That's the only reason.
At 102 and 91?
Yeah.
STDs in nursing homes are ridiculously
I
high.
know. I know they are. None of them wear rubbers.
Why would you?
Yeah, they're just bareback and like crazy.
At that state?
Yeah, with Viagra and shit, I bet they do, man. I bet he climbs aboard.
Do you think
Missionary or doggy?
Oh, reverse cowgirl.
Yeah.
Well, at that point too, by the way,
Lillian's that kind of.
They got a sex
do you
swing.
think do you think they just get down to it? Do you think they there's a blowjob taking place? She's going down on him.
Take the dentures out.
I mean, I'm just saying, is he eating her out?
He's got a lightning bolt shaved in there like Nana.
It's clicking. He clicked it.
He had a good one.
He clicked himself.
You think they're 69 and E?
Finger banging her.
They're not in junior high. Some heavy petting on the first date.
Yeah, maybe.
What do we got for email, Jay?
Hey, wait a minute, real quick. If I'm so feeble-minded,
you are.
Yeah, you absolutely are.
Good call.
Proven it time after time, day after day.
If you're so fucking smart, how come that my shitty speaking habits?
Say that again.
How can my shitty speaking habits? How come you can't just? Why does that even affect you?
Yeah, I know. It's amazing,
It
dude.
shouldn't, right?
No, your idiocy
You're so much better. You're so much
You're
more
absolutely
intellectual.
wearing off on me. It's frightening to me.
Well, it's your own
that
fault.
I can
Sounds like you're a
barely
little
say
feeble-minded.
picture. I can barely say picture anymore.
Sounds like you're a little feeble-minded.
I literally cannot say. I have
Scenario.
to say disagree to agree. Like I do that with random people out on the streets. Where if I get into an argument with someone, I will say, "Well, we'll just have to disagree to agree."
Yeah.
And I know I'm saying it before I say it. I know they're not going to know what I'm talking about, and I'm going to sound retarded when I say this.
Yeah.
But I can't say the other way anymore.
Well, you and I have been in meetings with people and we've corrected them as they've said scenario.
Yes. It's weird.
It's just, you can't say
Yeah,
anymore.
that's rough.
It's scenario.
I actually think differently and almost better about people when I occasionally see someone on a news program or something say scenario.
Yeah.
I can't remember who the last one was. It was on. It was the one of the movie or entertainment guys on
You actually
CNN.
said it. You're like, yes.
Yeah, I felt like I had a higher level of respect for him
Yeah.
when he said scenario.
Yeah. No, E, I think the effect is similar to that Happy Gilmore line. I think it's Happy Gilmore where they're like, we're all dumber for having heard it. You know,
Yeah.
where they're
Madison.
Billy Madison.
Okay, where they're Billy Madison.
Well, I
they're
mean,
rating
all I'm
his
saying
answer,
is you could-
and that's how I feel, man. I'm just inundated with pitcher and other dumb shit all day.
Yeah.
It wears on you, man.
What are some of the other ones?
Uh,
He's got a few gems.
or whatever. I mean,
Yeah. Or
you know how many
whatever.
times I say or whatever during the day? It's incredible. This fucking asshole.
Well,
He's
I mean,
infiltrated my mind. It's
You're
like
having
a
an
cancer.
impact, E.
It's like a cancer.
You're having an impact. You're making your mark.
15% off.
the only reason I'm not wearing my piston pants, by the way, is just because I was house sitting this weekend, and I realized that I could have just came in my pajama pants at this point. But the reason I wear the pants is because it's supposed to cover up the fact that I'm just wearing pajama pants.
Did you beat off at the Kennedys again?
I mean,
Where?
just in the house. I'm not going to get into the specifics of that.
Did you clean it?
Where'd it land?
No, you know what? When I'm at someone else's, I do not just like go, whatever. I kind of clean it up a little bit. So.
A little bit, at least. He dabs at it. Yeah.
Why do they let you watch their house? Can we call the Kennedys?
No.
You're not like on their pillow or something like that, are you?
No, I think that
Not
maybe
like
it's
grinding their master bedroom pillows.
maybe it's just a pity thing.
The best of the Detroit cast continues now.
You want to see a cycling hipster? And he's accused of smashing a car window with a metal bike lock. He's been arrested after authorities recognized him by the sight of his distinctive mustache.
What's he got, a Hitler?
No.
The curly Q, the handlebar. Well, that fits. He's a cyclist.
And he's a hipster. Look at him there.
What an asshole.
Yep.
Oh, what an asshole.
Okay, I see what's going on here. He's trying to divert attention away from what's going on up top.
He's trying to change the subject.
Yeah, he is.
Look at me. Look down here. Look down here.
Down here. Focus on the stash, not the forehead. Let's stay down here where we belong. Ask me all the questions you want. Start going with the mustache. I'd be glad to answer anything you've got. Let's just stay here and keep the focus here.
Yeah, there's a recession going on.
Recession.
It looks like a lengthy and recession as well.
You're deep in the heart of a recession.
Yeah.
No, that mustache is awful. What's worse, the Hitler or the handlebar?
Well,
dude, honestly, that's a tough one.
This one, and you know why? Because in my mind, even the Hitler, there's not much there's not much effort that it makes to take it. You really could just hypothetically grow it, and then this takes so much effort every day to make it look like that.
He's training it.
Right.
He's got mustache wax.
Yes.
You got the
and
little
he's twirling.
and that little mustache, comb. So every day.
So what do you use? Do you use a curling iron on that? Or do you just, is it all in the fingers?
Yeah, you're just twirling it.
Wow.
You're using wax and you're training it.
So so every day he has to get up and do that. It's not it might last a day, maybe if he doesn't. I don't know how it really would work. But he has to put much more effort into that than in the Hitler.
It's very villainous.
I'm growing more and more impressed with the Hitler as time goes on, because there's been a couple times when I don't shave and I start growing a beard out, and I'll start and I'll try to shave in a Hitler just so I can come down here to you guys and be like, what's going on? And I've got a sweet Hitler, right? That's the plan.
Yeah.
I'm having trouble growing hair right in this middle spot here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
so it doesn't come in real prominently. If that doesn't come in real prominently right there, the Hitler looks ridiculous. It doesn't. I know you don't have this problem. E, it looks like
I do.
It's like that bobsled chute right there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I got this slide going on right here, and I can't. I mean, I could take a Sharpie to it, but
no, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, I think that would be obvious. I'd be masking something going on there. So I don't know exactly what to do.
Yeah, Hitler
about
wouldn't
it.
go well with that.
Yeah.
Because that's the prominent area of the Hitler.
Yeah. I'd look more like a referee outfit. You know what I mean?
Striped. You would look striped.
Yeah. And I don't think you can pull off the Hitler if you've got a zebra effect
Could you
going.
pull that off, the handlebar? How long do you have to grow that?
I was just going to ask you
How
that.
long does it take you?
I think that's quite an ordeal. That could be years in the making.
I was going to say a year. Might take you a year to get that length.
Maybe. Anyway, I tell you what, at sentencing, I'd snip it off, though. If he gets in trouble, that's the first thing I do is I demand that it be snipped off, because it would, nothing is going to send a message to this son of a bitch like messing with that
Well, dude, that's just what we mentioned about the Boston bomber. Remember we said that would be more denigrating or more hurtful would be to make him cut off those fucking what he thinks is
loves his hair.
Right.
Yeah, he does love his hair.
So you're right. A
Joe
guy like
Carr.
this, you maybe say, hey, you could get 5 years, or you could, but you get to keep your mustache, or you get 2 years, but you got to shave it.
Yeah.
We need to give judges clippers. Defendant, approach the bench.
Your days, sir, of diverting attention from that hairline end today.
You, sir, are in the heart of a recession, and you know it.
Oh no, the crowd is smoking.
It's time for you to acknowledge that recession and take it like a man. The crowd is smoking order.
Snip.
Right there on the spot.
Oh, it would crush him.
That would just
be like
be
Samson.
devastating.
He would just
yes,
curl up, shiver like a chihuahua.
Fetal. Yep.
So he smashed a window.
Yes.
With a bike lock.
His name's Ian Hespelt. How old do you think he is?
39.
He's 39. You son of a bitch. You read that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, he was caught after.
I like how he just reveals that he was not a guess at all. It was just...
He was caught after bicycle police spotted him riding his bicycle near McCovey Cove in San Francisco.
I wonder how often bike cops actually like bust other bikers.
Yeah,
I never really
that's,
thought
that's
about
the
that.
game out there, right? I mean,
Well,
it
I know
makes sense.
I know the bike cops are there because it's easy to traverse different areas and you can get to things quicker and all that in some respects. But like you're chasing down another biker.
Freeze you. Zing, 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 zing.
Dring, dring, dring.
I mean,
coming on your left. Coming on your left.
Holding out their arm to signal their turns. Yeah. Well, they were able to catch him after they matched his mustache that was seen in this video of the incident. So they were looking at it and
See?
like, I know that mustache anywhere. He was arrested and charged on suspicion of assault with a deadly weapon, false imprisonment, vandalism, and maliciously throwing a substance at a vehicle. A video was posted on YouTube, appears to show a mob of cyclists beating a female driver's zip car and Hespelt smashing the window of the vehicle. You want to see the video?
Yeah.
It says copyrighted. We can still play it. You don't care, right?
Yes.
What's the motive here? Why are they doing this?
Well,
He cut him off or something?
They're part of. Hold on, pause that, will you? He's part of a group called Critical Mass, which has these cycle rallies. Now, these guys are asswipes. They're in San Francisco, and like once a month, they all meet at some designated location. They ride their bicycles through the streets.
They just wreak havoc on traffic.
They go against traffic, and they think they own the roads. And their point is that we need to stop using vehicles and oil and blah, blah, blah. And so there's like 300 cities around the world that do this. What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
You've got a good tailor-made joke. Hit it, E. Hit it, E. Come on,
What?
do it.
No, I can't.
Come on, E. You got a tailor-made joke. I know you do.
Even with them, protesting oil, they still use oil on their chains.
Ah, good one, E.
Sorry.
That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, honestly.
That was inside.
Yeah, that was. What was
Okay. It's over my head. So if you're listening and you don't get it, don't feel bad.
Oh
I
my
don't
God,
either.
me and E are like an old married couple. We have
Yeah, you
inside
are.
jokes only between ourselves.
Betwixt yourselves.
Eesh. Carry on.
Yeah, they ride around. They'll like run red lights. Like if the lead bicyclist gets through the red light first,
the whole peloton
will go and keep going through and hold up traffic because they don't want to break the chain, because the whole point of their chain is to not let traffic or let cars with their mean oil get in this pack. So they're just kind of dicks on the road.
Mm-hmm.
So he's part of one of these groups that hates cars, hates drivers. And so, yeah, that starts here. We'll see in the video. So they're totally cutting in front of all these cars.
Hey, stop that! Hey!
So it shows them to get in front of a car.
Did you see that?
You ain't going nowhere! Put in park!
What a fucking asshole.
They run him over for stopping for waiting 5 minutes. Look!
This is a woman in the car, by the way.
So she was trying to get through, and he blocked her way and maybe bumped her or something, or bumped him, or
He pulled up and was driving towards her, and she's just crawling, inching ahead, like, "Hey, fucker, we're coming up to a light. What are you doing?"
Yeah.
You fucking pushed.
And then he laid his bike down in front of her and went, "Hey, you can't do that. You hit my bike."
And your fucking bumper is up against my bike. It's stuck in it right now. You're fucking wedging my shit. As soon as the cops get here, you're done. You ain't going nowhere.
Here comes all his buddies.
Yeah, the pack has arrived. Look at them all circling like sharks.
It's like, is this really happening? It's like that.
She's trying to back up to leave, and they're like, "You're going nowhere."
It's like that pack of newspaper boys and Say Anything.
You're not going anywhere. What are you doing? You're not going anywhere. No. Hey!
It's his bike lock. What a fucking asshole.
Ran me over.
Yeah, he's taking one of those U-locks and just whipping it against the car.
Oh, I hope they shave your stash.
I like how he says.
Go to the very beginning again, McCard. Like
he says, you're gonna be done when the police get here.
20 seconds in or so. I want when they first start pulling up to this car. Watch what he does, dude. What his bitch is. That's good.
He's directly in front of her.
Yeah. And then watch him lay his bike down.
No.
What a fucking psycho.
Yeah.
You hit my bike. 702. Run him over for stopping.
He directly aimed his bike right at the car.
Yeah.
The camera kind of leaves it.
The car's going 1 mile an hour, maybe, inching up to a stoplight. What an asshole. Seriously, what an asshole. Although the window was hit, it did not shatter immediately. The woman was able to drive past. In the wake of his arrest, his mother said viewers were only seeing one side of the story. Oh, yeah, was there another altercation between this woman and your asshole fucking stupid mustachioed idiot son? Describing her son as mild-mannered and private. Did he look mild-mannered and private to you? Me either. He believes in himself and his causes, and he'll get through this one way or another. He has support behind him if he needs it. You want to see if you can find her? I don't know. Here, Mick. Randy Hespelt, probably in San Francisco.
Hey!
No.
No.
I want to talk to this. This is Hespelt.
My bicycle, I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle.
Hi, is Randy there?
Who's calling?
This is Mike and Jay calling. How are you?
Mike and Jay?
Jay and Mike.
Yep.
How are you this evening?
I'm fine. I'm on the other line, though.
Oh, you are? We were just calling about Ian to see how he's doing.
He's doing fine.
Yeah, he's not there, is he?
No, he's in jail.
He's still in jail? What's going on?
Yeah.
Is he going to get out soon?
Hopefully. But he will never be here. So if you know whoever those crazy people are that are calling here and trying to annoy me, they're not succeeding, and I'm getting the police in on it. So
He doesn't live there anymore? I mean, assuming he's not in jail?
He's 39. No, he doesn't live with his mom.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, we have a 38-year-old friend here who does live with his mom, so we didn't think that was that.
Well, I mean, it's not. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but
Well, there is something a little wrong with it, but I know what you're saying.
Not as wrong as his handlebar
who
mustache.
are you? Are you affiliated with the media in any way?
Not traditional media at all. No, we just saw this. What's that?
Are you part of critical mass?
No. We had some questions about critical mass. That's the group that he's with, right? The Cyclists?
Well, He writes us down, but I mean, I don't know who these people are that are thinking that they're.
It's a pretty interesting group,
watching
though.
the video and getting anything out of it. They're not looking at the other stuff going on.
Well, what? No, that is a huge issue for us. We want to understand what else was going on.
Well, I'm not really at liberty to say because believe you me, I would love to tell you, but initially Ian was the victim. That's all I'm going to say.
Really? So you watched the same video that most people that's been going around?
I have insider information.
Oh no, Randy, you can't hold out on insider information. We need to know what that is.
I can't talk to anybody. Any press. My family's on my case already because I talked to that guy at the Chronicle.
Well, can you say this? Did he have contact with this driver prior to what we see on the video?
Absolutely not. And he wasn't after her.
Oh.
He wasn't after her.
Yeah. Who was he after? What are you watching, by the way?
Yeah, what's playing in the background? That sounds good.
News. I'm watching myself on the news.
Oh, Randy, isn't life crazy? First, you have a 39-year-old son with a handlebar mustache.
Yeah, well, can we talk about the mustache?
Riding in a bike gang, and then all of a sudden you're on the local news.
National news.
Gang. Critical mass isn't a gang that's to make awareness towards bike riders so people are so less of them die every year.
Can you see where people would say that your son and his group of friends looked a little aggressive, though? At least in the video we saw.
I hate it. I
video?
hate the whole thing. I've hated it before he was ever in it. I have never liked it.
Why?
So, I mean, you're taking people that are already frustrated because they have to deal with traffic and they're making their lives even more miserable. So, what is the point? But
yeah.
So have you had that discussion with him?
I know, but I'm going to have a long discussion with him about that.
Yeah.
So I'm crystal clear on it.
Can we ask you about his mustache? That thing's pretty sweet.
That seems to be what got him caught, honestly.
Yeah.
At least according to
what they say.
Yeah, what we read, it was like, well, it got spotted by the sweet handlebar mustache.
Yeah. How long does that take to grow? Do you know? We were wondering about that.
Nobody ever thinks that he could possibly have been the victim in this whole thing.
Oh, well, no, but you have to tell us why he would be the victim because we all saw the same video. So if
but I'm not at liberty because of the lawsuit that's going on.
Which lawsuit? By the lady?
That he's been charged for all these ridiculous
the criminal
felonies.
charges.
They're just ridiculous.
So are you saying that
I'm sure you're recording this whole thing and I'm going to just get killed by my family, but
No, are you saying that she did something aggressive that we're not understanding in the video? Because I know it does
sort of, and hear it from the horse's mouth.
Oh, is he going to testify on his own behalf?
Oh, I don't know.
The horse, so to speak.
He's got to go to court. They've charged him with offenses, so he's going to court.
Yeah. Again, back to this mustache really
There's
quick.
Two sides to every story. I'm not going to discuss his mustache.
Please just discuss it just for a minute.
What can I say about it? He doesn't like
how long does it take him to grow it?
How long does it take to grow one of those? I'm interested in one.
For years.
He's had it for years. I know, but there had to be a starting
He's
point.
a very nice person. He's a very nice person. No. He's intelligent.
Yeah.
I know what the TV shows, but believe you me, somebody has to be driven pretty hard to get that kind of a reaction out of somebody.
Well, I don't know. It's weird, Randy, because when I saw the video, it looked like he pulled up and then kind of laid his bike down and then started ranting and raving. It makes him look like a lunatic. And if I don't know if that's what happened, but if there's more to this story, I'd love to hear it.
There is, but I'm not at liberty to say. I mean, it was not his doing. It was not his doing. So
back to the mustache.
I mean, he reacted. He shouldn't have reacted, but he reacted. But he was the victim.
Back to the mustache.
I was going to say I gotta go.
No, wait. One more time.
We have to ask you about the diverting of attention that's going on with the mustache.
Does he wax that thing? Like, what does he use? What's the product he uses?
I don't know. He doesn't use a product.
He must train the hell out of that thing. I mean, that is
that's
just
not a natural.
It's like a ram's horn. It's beautifully done.
Bye.
No, but when did he start prematurely balding? No, I had to get to the premature.
No. God damn it, Randy.
Randy?
Up.
Randy.
Oh shit. Hang up.
She missed.
She heard the premature balding comment. Randy,
one more question. Premature balding. Is he changing the subject from his recession?
No.
We lost her.
She gone.
God damn it.
Boy, I guess a child can do no wrong in a mother's eyes.
Yeah. We watched the same video that she did, obviously.
There is a quick break where you don't exactly see how he's connecting with the car. You know what I mean? Like right at that one kind of critical moment, the camera goes by it and goes more toward the back of the car. And then you hear him, no, and all this shit.
Yeah.
To me, it's pretty clear what happened, but I guess he could say at this one moment, maybe she came forward and aggressively toward him or flipped him off or some shit.
Well, she's crawling at that point. It's a woman in her car. I mean,
I know
what you're saying. Here's the thing. I think she said something interesting in there when she was talking about, are you from critical mass? It sounds like she's got an issue with critical mass, perhaps, that she didn't want to get into because she sounds like
she hates them. She thinks they're ridiculous. Traffic's horrible enough and they're out there.
But was she saying that they're in the way of traffic or traffic is in the way of them?
No, she was on the side of traffic. She was like, this group is ridiculous to me.
Which I got that sense from their website is very carefully crafted. If you read their mission statement and stuff, because they go through their do's and don'ts list. And it's a lot of stuff like, like giving the illusion that you want to be very mindful of everybody and be friendly to everybody and strike up conversations with random people. Like people want to be stopped in their everyday. Most people are just trying to get to and from a place. They're not interested in discussing world politics or the use of oil for cars with you, some handlebar mustached asshole on a bicycle in the city of San Francisco. I mean, it's just absurd. So yeah, I'd love to know what this information she seems to have is.
I bet it's very lame. It's probably she flipped them off. I bet you it's something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll find out. She was the aggressor. She flipped him off.
Yeah.
And then sort of like lurched toward him or something.
Yeah.
It can't be any more than that.
Yeah.
She said there wasn't any prior contact between them.
Well, that was a great question, by the way, because that would have been the only thing that would have explained
like circled
that.
the block or something.
Yes. If there would have been prior contact, that would have said a potentially a whole different story. Now, what else it could be, I don't know. I'm at a loss as to what that could be.
He's still sitting in the clink.
Yeah.
Just stroking his stash. Just twisting.
Yeah.
Train that son of a bitch.
Yeah. I wonder if he's getting proper grooming in prison. I mean, he's probably getting a little bushy here, which diverts from the stash itself.
Hey, man, they'll give you a
of
prayer mat if you require it. Please tell me they gave this man some mustache wax.
Dude, I mean, if he's in there for a week solid without any grooming materials.
Imagine coming out and it's just falling down.
It's
drooping past his chin.
He doesn't want to hug family members or anything. Get out of my way. I need my wax. He's got a beeline to his bathroom. Oh, Lord, he's just working that thing back into a curl.
It's so ridiculous.
He's had it for years. Of course he's had it for years. Well, hey, we talked to Randy. We were trying. We finally got her.
You may be big and fat or uglier than sin. All the ladies shut you out. You're wondering how to get in. Well, here is my advice for how to make a splash. You can have your pick of gals if you've only got a mustache.
The best of the Detroit cast. And yes, you heard that right. We do have best of. Continues now.
Well, why don't we get to some of E's diaries? What do you say? Should we do
Absolutely. Unlock that son of a bitch. Where's the key?
I got it here. Hold on. There we go. We're making our way through this thing, man.
What are we, January 2002?
February 2nd, my sister's birthday.
All right.
02.
Let's see what Big E was doing.
Boy.
Hit it, Big E. I love how it goes left, right, left, to start that.
The stereo bouncing. Someone in the control thought it'd be cute to pan, and so they did this.
It was cute. I appreciated it.
In the morning light, my mom, this is when you're gonna live your life right.
All I picture is
the panning, by the way.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. Enjoying that.
And girls, they wanna have fun.
Who was the wrestler with all the rubber bands in his beard? Captain Lou
Albano.
Yeah, he was in the video, right?
Yeah, he was with the rubber bands.
He was her dad.
Yeah.
He was Daddy Dear.
February 2nd. I started reffing at the YMCA. It is pretty fun, and at least I'm making money.
Also today at Alan Jackson, Jakson concert, Concert is here. I got to go with 27 people.
Yeah, we had like 2 rows. No joke.
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds utterly boring, but whatever. Cool. We were having a fun time, but then 4 people got 4 front row seats. We were mad because they were not even big fans.
I was so pissed. I'm still up. I offered one of there's 4 girls that got, because they were good looking girls or whatever. And I offered one of them my entire paycheck at the Y the next week.
Which
get the upgrade.
was $19.
I mean, $100 maybe. I mean, whatever.
Bullshit.
I mean, for a 2 week, every 2 week paycheck or whatever. But like, still, they were already at the concert. You're talking $80-$90 to sit front row. They got it for nothing.
They weren't even big fans. We had a great time anyway. We stood the entire time. Some workers even asked us to sit down, but we kept standing. The ride home was crazy. I was playing my music and singing, and some girls were asking for my number, so I gave it to them.
Really?
I was happy that I didn't get lost.
I remember that.
I was happy I didn't get lost on the way home. I hope they call me HOAP.
Call me?
Now, back then, would you have been drinking and shit going to a concert like that?
No, you know what? I was not a drinker until pretty much 21. I drank a little bit in my 20s, or 20 to, But no, I would not have drank at all.
How come?
You know what? 2 reasons. One, my mom has always been,
your mom has always ruled your life.
As far as alcohol and drunk and any of that stuff. And the bottom line is, I know I went with 27 people, but I was not like in a popular crowd at all. I didn't know where parties were. Like even in the 27, I was always like that guy that was in the group, but not
Dude,
really
you lived in Milford. The party was in the fucking field next to wherever.
I know. True. I didn't know where parties were is the bottom line.
Really?
My mom was.
That's all I knew.
I never went to one party. I know.
Only
you're
knew
a
where
lot
the parties
cooler
were.
than me. I get it.
That goes without saying, but you still should have known where the parties were.
I never went to one party in high school, man.
What?
Never.
Biggie.
I also actually never went to one dance in high school.
Can we have a high school kid listening to us right now invite you to a party? Please. Let him know where the house party is this weekend. Let's get Big E to that party. He can buy you guys beer.
Yeah, and he would.
Hell yeah, he would.
Anything for acceptance.
He'd go hook up with a chick or something. It'd be a mess. All right, February 6th, 2002. I was feeling not so great, period. But I already had a sick day last week. I have decided not to go to...
It's a tough one, huh?
Ooh.
Sound it out. Sound it out.
I've decided not to go to Australia.
You want me to look or no?
What the hell does that say? Even he doesn't know.
Let me try it.
Dude.
Let me try it.
I don't know.
That's Australia.
Well, it's not, but
damn.
Were you planning a trip to Australia?
Go to Allstate?
I almost said Allstate.
Allstate Insurance Company?
As far as I know, I've never had Australia.
Australa.
I don't know, dude.
I have decided. God, you've been looking at this, reading it. Yeah. I'm just taking a look at this now. The manner of the penmanship is... You're 18 at this point, right?
I'm almost 18. 17 going on 18.
Decided not to go to Australia. I don't know.
Yeah, give it back. Get it out of my hands.
Get it out of here.
Decided not to go
ALSTRALA, right?
Okay, wait. There's clues here. We got clues. Hold on. Kill the music.
Australa.
Okay. All right. I have decided not to go to blank, but will count to sell candy.
Count to sell candy.
I don't know. Oh, I don't remember about Australia, but I do remember about the candy possibly. I forgot that I did this.
Were you trying to go to Australia?
I don't ever remember Yes, there was something.
Well, that's
with
Australia then. That's it.
No, I don't even remember. I don't remember why. I don't remember what was about Australia, but I.
So you thought
it was a fundraiser?
No, yeah, but I don't remember why I was going to go.
Well, because you were selling candy, you were raising funds for something.
I do. Well,
to Australia.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't remember why I was going to go to Australia, but I do remember that even after I wasn't going to go, I continued to have this little plastic box in high school and sell candy in class to guys, and I was making like $20 a week selling like Starburst. And
that'll get you to Australia.
And I ended up getting in trouble by the principal. I had to stop selling candy in class. I was having my mom go to Costco.
Most kids get busted for selling weed in class. He got busted for selling candy.
I remember I'd have my mom go to Costco and I'd have Reese's peanut butter and stuff, and I'd sell for like $1.
And that's why you didn't get pussy.
I don't remember what I'll ask my
Good
mom.
day, mate.
I actually will
put another shrimp on the barbie.
I actually will ask my mom about this, just because I do not remember that there was something that I was with Australia, but I don't remember what.
Okay, well that is Australia.
Shit, dude.
And you notice
I still remember it now, but
he is saying Australia. Okay, not Australia. He's saying Australia, which makes sense because
I've decided not to go to Australia,
ALSTRALA, but will count. Or maybe it's continue. Period to sell candy.
Continue, yeah.
Okay, COUNT. Continue.
But I will continue to sell candy. I am still upset about the Alan Jackson tickets.
Wow.
The front row thing?
Yeah, really bugging me, man.
But I can't wait till next year. I can't wait. Next week I am going to see my Grana.
Nana.
Yeah.
Nana makes an appearance.
Grandma and
Nana.
Grandpa's house. I'm going to spend all week there, THEIR.
Yeah.
I sold a lot of candy today.
Damn it, dude.
She was still vibrant back then.
Just sit on the dining room couch.
No, she didn't have a dining room.
Oh, no. Okay, the last one for today.
February 11th, 2002. I slept in today.
A lot of those start with I slept in today.
It is my first day at my grandparents'. We go out to eat at Big Boy's. On the way home, we go to Walmart's.
Plural.
Once we are home, Grandma and I go to the library, period. When we get home, we watch TV. At 5:30, I go running, period. Grandpa picks me up, and we get pizza, Pizzea.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Who doesn't know how to spell pizza?
Pizza.
Come on, man.
Pizza.
Come on, man.
At 10 o'clock, my uncle, UNCIL, came home. He lives here during the week. We went and got some
what's
food.
up with that?
Yeah. I don't remember that kind of a little bit. I remember that week, but
He lives here during the week.
yeah.
What did that mean?
I kind of remember that now, but barely.
He's got to check back into the program
Yeah.
on the weekends.
I don't know what was going on there.
Halfway house situation.
Yeah, I don't remember some of that. I remember parts of it, but not all of it.
Mile came home. He lives here during the week. We went and got some food. I washed his car on the way home. Then we drove around to dry the car.
I remember it. I still remember that.
Really?
Yeah, I remember doing that. I thought it was God. I realized how much a lame dork I was now looking back at this, because I remember being excited that I did that because I thought it was like an adult thing to do, that I was washing the car.
Oh my God.
Dude.
And I remember specifically driving around to dry it off.
Wow, I can't wait till the next day, but we'll end there.
Big E, it's touching that you had this relationship with Nana.
Well,
you know, so different then.
I used to be. Oh, did you want? If you want that to go?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah, please.
Sorry.
Keep it going.
Sorry.
So different than it is now. You won't even sit on the dining room couch with her.
No.
Now she's just ignored. She's still
I feel
Nana.
like she's a shallow shell of herself.
You
right?
are really playing.
She's
on like
still
the worst
Nana,
thing I'm
dude.
probably doing in my life right now, which is, you're right. I used to be my grandpa taught me how to drive. I used to go up there twice a year for a week at a time and stay with grandma and grandpa.
Am I playing off your selfishness? Am I inspiring you to think of someone other than yourself?
Perhaps.
Is that what I'm doing?
It's not as much that, dude. It's really, I know you're trying to get me to be an asshole, but it's more just it's just a weird situation to me where she's not the person that was in that book right there. I mean, you know, she's.
Oh, that sucks.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know you're trying to be funny, but you know what I'm saying. It's just
since there's no chance we'll ever be able to get Holly Holy on the phone because of whatever you did to her.
Yeah, wherever she is.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Since we'll never be able to get her on the phone, Holy. Could we get Nana on the phone? Would Nana be able to converse with us at some point?
No.
You know what? Maybe the good that comes of this is that you try to just reconnect something with Nana. You should, dude.
I need to before it's too late, to be honest with you. But.
Give her a hug. Give Nana a hug every day.
Gross!
Start there.
Gross!
I know she smells weird.
I'll talk to her tonight, I swear.
Lie.
I know, probably not.
No, you won't.
Hey, I did enough back then, I guess.
And we've done our good deed for the day, Mike.
Absolutely. I feel better about
Reconnected Eric with Nana.
All right. Well, let's call it a day there, if that's okay with you, Jay.
Yes.
Are you just going to end the show, dude? Or
I didn't get
the... Are you ready to bring us out of broadcast?
If that's where we're at.
I'm ready.
Okay.
All right.
Go.
With that, we'll call it a day. Thanks, everybody, for hanging with us and checking out the show. We'll see you tomorrow.
You've been listening to the Detroit Cast with your hosts, Mike and Jay. From all of us at Radio for One Studios, thank you for listening. And as always, thank you, Detroit.
Listen to